Happy anniversary, Starro. It's time for the 4.2 story quest, and this one's going to be interesting. The 0.2 story quests tend to be pretty lore heavy, from what I remember. And I mean, they're already kind of starting with it because they revealed that Silverwolf is an emanator of elation before the story even started. The trailers do like show it, so I guess it makes sense that they needed to, but it's still an interesting choice. As always, we got to start with our story predictions that you guys helped me create in our lore chat live stream. But before that, I want to announce that I am doing a giveaway to celebrate the 3rd anniversary of Honkai Star Rail, as well as about 2 years since I posted my first theory video. I'll be giving away this Castorice figure to one lucky viewer. Now, admittedly, this is a gift from a sponsor, but since it's the anniversary time, I thought it'd be more appropriate to give it to one of you guys as a thank you for spending your time with me. Now, unfortunately, due to the current circumstances in America, it has become a little bit difficult to ship things internationally, and there is quite a bit of restrictions right now. So, in order to keep it simple, I'll be doing a giveaway of the figure in America. But for all my international viewers out there, I did not forget about you. I will also be giving away $50 worth of Stellar Jade to one lucky viewer as well. Now, remember, you do have to be subscribed to both the Jorjor EXP channel as well as the Jorjor 2 channel. There'll be a link in the description that has a questionnaire, and once that's filled out, it'll count as a submission for this giveaway. All the details will be in the description below. I wanted to do some sort of giveaway as a thank you for you guys spending your time with me. I truly do appreciate it a lot, and it means the world to me that you guys are coming to watch me ramble about Honkai Star Rail ZZZ and maybe future games as well. All I can ever hope for is that I'm able to entertain you in the coming future as well. Now, with all of that being said, back to current Jordan. The first one is that Asap Pramod will show up. It was confirmed that he is the overarching villain for the 4.0 patches, so he's got to show up somewhere. And I feel like the 0.2 patches would be kind of a perfect moment for him to show up. Elio's in-game model shows up as well. Now, it wouldn't make sense for them to show what we assume to be Elio's image in the Mappa trailer and not have him show up in the game. So I feel like this is a given, but you never really know with Star Rail. Fulwish is not actually the full mastermind. This actually goes back to the Asap Pramod one, which we believe that Asap Pramod is the one that is kind of controlling or manipulating Fulwish in some sense. And this is like the Fulwish's kind of climactic chapter. So I feel like after this, it will be like, oh, Asap Pramod's like the ones holding the strings. The 8th mask is revealed, or the 9th. So to explain this one, the Trailblazers mask isn't actually one of the masks of Elation. It was a mask made from Evanesia. So that means that we actually only seen 8 masks when there's 9 going on, because the Trailblazer one is not real, but it's real enough to be able to play a part of the game. Shuhu shows up in some way. Now, I am counting it if he shows up as not necessarily an in-game model, it's like a flashback or even a voice. This basically implies that Shuhu is going to be somewhere, because I don't think his model is actually going to show up. I don't think they're going to show it until Blades chapter in 4.3, but I feel like they're going to have something of the implication, you know what I mean? Evanesia was a direct creation from Yaoshi. With the confirmation that she is a part of the Abundance, I feel like she is probably someone that was created from Yaoshi in agreement with Aha. And that's kind of where I'm going with this, is that she's directly from Yaoshi. I would count it if she is the personification of the Ambrosial Arbor or the Planarch Elwood, but I wouldn't count it if the Planarch Elwood created Evanesia. There's a little bit of a difference there. Blade becomes a supplicant, whether that's stealing Fulwish's mask, getting the 8th or 9th mask, Blade becomes a supplicant somehow. Herald of Death is confirmed to be a user of Abundance. The OG one, and Fulwish to a certain extent, but I feel like that one's already confirmed. And I'm talking about Marcus Antoli, because Marcus Antoli was said to be able to mold flesh, which was exactly the type of abilities that Shuhu had. So I would imagine that Marcus Antoli, considering that he's also part, or was the last person a part of I think it was the evolutionary perfection part of the Intelligentsia Guild, it kind of makes sense that he would be a part of the Abundance, or a study of the Abundance in some way, or use of the Abundance. The Galaxy Rangers show up, not including Ashvale. I don't know why they haven't yet. Ashvale was revealed to be La Mancha, and they just don't show up? What the hell? And we know that Rappa, Boot Hill, and that cat lady is in Planarcadia, so Anyways, this one's an interesting one. Silverwolf's level after going past 999 is actually 0. My personal belief is that this was hinted when they were talking about 0 being an emanator of elation, and I think that she got her name 0 since she got past 999. That's my little theory. I think it would be kind of poetic as well, as that passing the gods means you give it away. And then maybe that's like the implication here with the Phantasmoon as well. Aha's like, I reached a peak. I reached it all. Someone take it. And maybe that's kind of the implication there, or what's going on. But yep, these are the predictions. These are the theories. Are you guys excited? I'm excited. Stell's excited. She has her shades on. Let's get started with the story. Well, let's go with the recap, because sometimes, honestly, I forget things
After
too.
defeating Sparksy at the Graphia Academy,
A little lower
I
volume.
followed Himiko to the Imagenesis room.
Now,
tucked
to be
away on
honest, I
campus,
don't think we'll
where
get too much
records of the
Himiko lore.
Herald of Death incident
I feel like
were
there's like
stored.
2 more chapters where I feel like that's going to be there.
We ran into Himiko's
So
father.
maybe a little bit, but more with her
Ryusuke.
relationship with Fulwish. I don't think we're going to
Two
get in this
parted on
chapter.
bad
Maybe just like
terms
a
after the
tiny
conversation.
sprinkle of like a hint or something.
During a tour of the Express,
This is such
the
a
two
nice
coincided
like
differences
cutscene with Pearl.
temporarily.
She is so cute with this one.
Afterward, we received an invitation from Pearl. She wanted to discuss a
I also
partnership with me
love the fact that
as a
she's
fellow
supposed to like
supplicant.
study,
They
or
invited
the
me to
create her
visit her
create. She was
company,
created to create art, which is
Perlux
such an
Corp.
interesting. It's such an interesting dichotomy.
At Perlux
I feel like I'm using that
Tower,
word right.
we had a friendly spar with the superheroes,
Friendly.
the Daybreak Squadron,
Dude,
and a tour of the
we
Megatron
have to have a
production process.
character that
Pearl
uses like
suggested that we join forces and
that
host
uses
an
the Daybreak
Astral
Squad, or like the
Express-themed
mech
convention,
that we did in the
Starrail Fest,
in this fight.
to
It was so
lure
cool.
out the remaining supplicants.
Mechas and Star Wars was not on the list.
Meanwhile,
Maybe it's
Pearl
Vita.
also ordered Detective Ashvale to look for leads on the new Herald of Death case.
Best character. Best character in
detective's
Star Rail.
relentless
La Mancha!
Eventually led
You guys
him
don't
to
know,
his prime
Galaxy Rangers is my
suspect,
favorite
the charity
faction.
organization known as the Research Society of Happy Smiles. Both Ashvale and Kuchiba witnessed the uncanny ability of
I think,
Fulwish,
did a pretty good
president of the
job
Smile
of
Society,
writing a cult.
to stir up a crowd.
Which I'm not
Realizing
sure
Fulwish
how
was attempting to
familiar
interfere with the
China
Fantasy
is with
Games,
cults. I can't
the two
imagine it's
paid a
not.
visit to
Like there
Ashvale's
has to
old
be them
acquaintance,
there too.
Cinderborn
But they
of the
did do a pretty good
Daybreak
job. I've been
Squadron.
watching a lot of documentaries, and there's some creepy ass ones too.
During the conversation with Cinderborn, Ashvale sensed a deep, dark secret behind the happiness surgery that the society offered to its members to erase their pain. On the day of the Starrail Fest, we were invited to the exhibition.
I
as
hope we
special
get an
guests.
idea of why Evanescia
During
is
our
so
visit,
obsessed with like
We
comic
ran
books.
into the mysterious
Like we don't really know
Evanescia
that
again.
yet, but it's kind of cute. I
She
like it.
also happened to be a
It only
hardcore
really
fan of
works
the
with this
comic
world,
series, The
too.
Fluffy. So, we ended up exploring the festival dedicated to the Express together. However, as we
Dude,
passed through the Cian
Again, fighting Power Rangers, fighting evil Power Rangers,
Daybreak
not on the
Warriors
list. Was not on the
challenged us
bingo card
as
for 4.0
supplicants.
or 4-point
Their
patches.
provocation was accompanied by a smear campaign against me from Fulwish TV. The Daybreak Warriors launched a massive attack with the reanimated Mega Mechatron, Alloy King Pom Pom. When all seemed lost, Ashvale unleashed his power and broke through the enemy's offensive. However, he also tore open a fissure in space during the process.
I kind of
took
can't
everyone
believe,
down
I'm going to be
into an
so honest with you.
unknown abandoned station.
There's no way in my heart of hearts that boosted up Trailblazer, March 7th, Himiko, I mean, you know, non-boosted like Ashvale and Kuchiba, could not beat Mecha Pom Pom. Like with the things they've done, I feel like Sparksy powered up was able to do would be able to beat him. But I mean, I don't know. It's
The being
interesting.
hiding deep within the abandoned station stirred restlessly, twisting and ripping at space. Thankfully, Pearl was able to rescue us with her timely intervention. Little did we know.
I'm so
things
interested
were
in
about to
the
get worse
Pearl's what's it
with
called?
Ashvale's terrible revelation.
Let me rephrase
The
that. I'm
happiness surgery
interested in
was
hearing the
actually
rest
implanting
of the
flesh
Stone Hearts like
of
chants, because that was
Abomination's
so cool.
abundance
That was so
into
cool.
Smile Society members.
I know I kind of talked over the whole recap, but you know, whatever. This is my reaction. Nihilix, the ex-president of Verbubble Weekly, a gossip magazine, and we're going.
It's still early. Where to now?
March, where are you looking? March, what's going on? March.
Wait, did you hear that? The moon just
Oh, this is like
spoke.
directly right after what happens.
I'm not hearing things, am I?
Moongazer.
The Master of Elation is here?
See, the thing is, I kind of can see Aha doing something like this, though.
Make a wish. It might actually come true.
I'm not sure about that, dog.
Hang
Duck,
on.
duck.
This isn't right. Is it?
They're not gonna pull a fast one and say that wasn't real immediately, right?
Oh, that winking moon up there in the sky. It just spoke. For real. Hey, it wasn't just me, was it? You heard that too, right?
Please tell me there's an option to know. I heard it loud and clear. Everyone on the street heard it. The whole world heard it.
I heard it too. That's why I came straight back for you.
Aw, Mom.
The winner of these Phantasmoon games shall inherit all my authority and become the true, permanent Eon of Elation.
Oh, whoops.
Which means
The Eon of Elation just raised the stakes. But I don't know how many people would want that,
Precisely.
though.
Aha has raised the stakes. The final winner will inherit the authority of Elation itself.
Part of me, I thinks that he did that to get out of the leading the leading the Anti-Destruction Alliance if Trailblazer would have won.
Are you serious? This is so wild. It doesn't even feel real anymore.
Every time a path has vanished or been absorbed, the cosmic turmoil has lasted for dozens of Amber eras.
I don't think he cares,
The
or they care.
transfer of an Eon's divine authority. How could that
Has that ever
amount
happened,
to a
though?
mere wager, lightly traded in a single world's game?
But has that actually ever happened, though? The transfer of an Eon's power? I guess, like, harmony and order, but not really. Why would Aha do something like this?
The most logical explanation is that Aha wants to steer this game toward utter
What a logical...
insanity. But then, who can possibly fathom the mind of an Eon?
Let alone Aha's. Have the stakes ever been raised like this before?
Not every Phantasmoon game's ending has been recorded. Many were lost to time, most likely a consequence of the winners exercising their newfound divine authority. But as far as recorded history goes, this is unprecedented. After all, the chance to be an Eon for just 1 minute is already an irresistible lure for many.
I mean, in general, has there ever been an Eon that transferred their powers to a normal person? Like, I feel like that's also a big question. Something about this feels off.
Exactly. It's just too weird. Can you really just give up being an Eon? What if this is just a big prank by those masked fools?
That would be impressive,
In the
honestly.
historical records, instances of the Phantasmoon speaking are few
Oh, so it
and
happened.
far between, and the likelihood of it being influenced by an external force is exceedingly slim.
What's the point of all this?
Basically, unless what the Phantasmoon said is some cruel joke or a
Oh,
play
what the
on
hell?
words,
What the heck's
once
going
the
on?
games are over, a new god will be born. One of unknown identity, unknown morality, and unknown purpose.
So, I mean, theoretically, if this happened, right? I think another thing that's a bit weird is that what if someone that didn't follow Elation won the game? Would they have to follow Elation? Because Eons can only follow their path. So would they have to convert to Elation and only use Elation? I mean, there's a lot of questions
They
here.
won't
Or is
be
it
a
just the
guest
power?
With a 1 minute pass to the Elation theme park, they will be its new owner. They may spread good fortune and steer the great wheel of the cosmos toward hope. Or they may be a god of utter malice, mocking all who stand against the destruction, intent on dragging the universe into an abyss of despair.
Okay, a little bit quick to go to downhill, Himiko. Just, here's a headed. Must have overheard my wish. Exactly, that's why I said.
You wished that if you won the Phantasmoon Games, Aha would become the new leader of the Anti-Destruction Alliance.
Yeah, and Aha was like, I know Pom Pom has blackmail. We ain't doing that.
Perhaps Aha heard your idea and decided to pack up and flee in the middle of the night.
No way! It's Baseball, Raccoon, March Bunny, and Hime Cat in the flesh! Oh, what are they doing here?
Of course it's the furry. Of course it's the furry.
I couldn't even get a ticket to Star Rail Fest, and now I'm seeing them right here on the street.
Damn.
Whoa. Where did all these people come from?
The moon attracted their attention.
Hey, that declaration the Phantasmoon mentioned was about you, right? What are you gonna do? Got any kind of moon landing plans in the works?
I feel like that's a hint. We have to go to the Phantasmoon. That has to be like a later quest.
You should just hit it with your bat!
Hell yeah.
Send that thing spinning into a black hole at the edge of the cosmos!
It's a bat, not a golf club.
You smash anyone who stands in your way with that bat!
I kind of love the fact that only... What's the name of the Simwish Syndicate duck again? That only he had like a duck accent. No one else seemed to have one.
The way they say it makes you sound like a supervillain.
I am the supervillain.
Uh-oh. You don't think that fight with the Daybreak Squadron made everyone turn on us, do you?
Come on, isn't that basically your trademark? You beat the Daybreak Warriors senseless.
Irritable passerby.
Oh! All these big shots from across the cosmos, fighting to the death right in our backyard. It's gonna be epic!
Epic? Are you brain dead? One wrong move from them and we're in serious trouble. Just like what happened with the Herald of Death years ago.
Is that Albert? Wait, hold on. Is that Albert's voice?
Sign this for me, future Eon!
Hey, it's good to have someone believing in me.
Yo! When you become an Eon, can I be your Emanator?
No.
We should get away from this mess. Let's head back to the Express and discuss matters there.
Is your father still there? No, probably not, but I'm just curious. Maybe. What happened to having a bodyguard?
You're back.
Yeah. Did you see the moon?
Himiko messaged me. She filled me in on the Star Rail Fest and the Phantasmoon's declaration. Things really are changing fast.
I like how his like difference in tone to serious. Again, I mean the new voice actor is great. I think that serious matches very much well. Well, our allies may start to have second thoughts. Now winning the games is more important than ever.
You're right. The fact that the Phantasmoon openly made a promise is anything but ordinary.
I mean, to be fair, when has this game ever been ordinary?
To prevent the divine authority from falling into the wrong hands, the supplicants may go to any lengths now with their tactics and actions. After all, in most people's minds, they alone are the ones best suited to wield power. Right or wrong has little to do with it. Such is the nature of human will.
I mean, to be fair, I feel like between all the supplicants, technically, like, you know, Silverwolf and Sparksy are like the two that actually follow Elation. I mean, Silverwolf's finality, whatever, but like, I feel like it's the two that would make sense.
Yeah, and that may be exactly what the Phantasmoon wishes to see. A spectacular, head-on battle of ambitions.
Madame Pearl has sent a communication request to the Astral Express. Accept transmission?
When the hell did we get one of these?
It
hasn't been long since we parted. And here I am disturbing you once more. My sincerest apologies.
Girl, there's a bigger problem here.
Please, there's no need to apologize. Given the urgency of this transmission, Madame Pearl, I assume you wish to discuss the Phantom Moon's recent declaration.
Nothing manipulates people's emotions quite like that moon in the sky. A permanent handover of divine authority. It is unprecedented.
I can't help but wonder whether some malicious presence lurks behind the Phantom Moon.
Asap Pramod.
Still, who else but the Elation themselves could wield such control over it?
A guy named the Chessmaster.
In any case, the Phantom Moon's speech has made the public realize that the power to create a god is in their hands. Their emotions, and perhaps even their wish power, are swelling to historic levels. The Department of Aberration Defense even detected a surge of agitation and unrest among the Imaginae.
I feel like that would be, I feel like that would be bound to happen with something like this.
When normal people believe power rests in their hands, their decisions tend to grow more radical and reckless. Please, be careful, and make sure to protect yourselves.
We need protection?
It isn't required, but I advise you to limit your appearances in public spaces. The Media and Public Relations Department has been monitoring public sentiment. At present, speculation and criticism regarding the Astral Express are surging.
Oh, thank you, Fulwish.
I've seen it online myself. Following the fight with the Daybreak Warriors, there's been no shortage of hostile commentary aimed at her.
Damn media. The fake news, guys.
TV has been claiming the Express's adventures are nothing but stories fabricated by the IPC. Many believe the Astral Express is oppressing the local heroes, and some are even speculating that she is the new Herald of Death.
What the? What's wrong with these people?
It's too much Instagram, guys.
These narratives
Twitter.
are undoubtedly being amplified by media platforms steered by Fulwish. I've received a report from the Security Bureau. They tell me that many fans of the Daybreak Squadron have been stirred up and are threatening retaliation against the Express. I'll reinforce security in case agitators attempt to storm the station.
You can control public opinion, can't you?
I can, but you overestimate what control really means. In the arena of public opinion, those who look strong are often the ones at a disadvantage. And besides...
I wonder if using her Pearl ability it's not just analysis, she can control, control the media? In a sense, control the algorithms that show in the media.
And besides, you'll be distancing yourself from us for a while. Isn't that right?
Damn, she got her.
That is accurate. We intend to scale back our public association for the time being. If it's confirmed that the Express is colluding with the IPC, its public image would only deteriorate further.
Why don't we disclose what really happened that fight?
Regrettably, I cannot agree to this. Clarifying the facts amid a frenzy of public sentiment is like trying to quell boiling water by stirring it. It only fuels the flames.
I can understand it, but also... It would be kind of a tough call. Unless we have to be fair, Asheville ate the evidence, you know what I mean? We would need, unrebutable evidence of the Daybreak Squadron with the becoming the Herald of Death.
The happiness surgery causes recipients to undergo an abundance transformation. Disclosing such sensational information would probably be taken as a hoax, or trigger public panic. I will instruct the Department of Aberration Defense to verify the true mechanism behind the happiness surgery as soon as possible, and assess its potential impact. I strongly advise you to exercise restraint in front of the media. Even the smallest statement can be selectively edited and misrepresented.
This is all Fulwish is doing.
That much is certain. Still,
I'm not sure about all.
given the current volatility of public sentiment, please exercise caution and self-control.
I do really like how they're showing publicity as a weapon, because it's very accurate to, you know, our world.
I sincerely hope that the Phantom Moon's declaration will not,
especially in a
distract
world of
the goodwill
elation, you know what I
between
mean?
us. A greater danger still stands before us. After listening to the declaration, who knows what extremes Fulwish might be driven to. Affairs demand my attention, so I must excuse myself. Should there be further developments, I will keep you apprised.
Apprised. Weak.
What do you make of the current situation?
Bad.
We need to take action and
Oh.
put a stop to Fulwish before things get even worse. Even if I'd never joined the Phantom Moon Games, I'd still make this decision.
Okay, but how? For Scott! For everyone she has fooled.
We cannot allow.
I'm
this to
sorry, I'm
deceive
not gonna
and
say
poison
Scott.
Innocent people in the name of
Rest in peace, my dude.
Agreed. Given the likelihood of Fulwish acting unpredictably, we should confront her with everything we have.
Okay, but how?
That reminds me, I've been wondering, the happiness surgery taps into the power of abundance, yet Fulwish seems perfectly normal. Just, how did she get her hands on something so dangerous?
Ooh.
Perhaps it's the lingering poison left behind by the previous Herald of Death.
Did I just guess that right immediately? Lingering poison?
15 years ago, the monster who turned living flesh into his artwork would, in the heat of combat, slip into bouts of frenzied elation and delirium.
Interesting. Speak more.
The murderous mark he left behind, the bloody bloom, was no mere delusion. According to his interrogation transcripts, he claimed to witness a brilliant golden tree, promising him everlasting life.
That's just Shuhu. Wait, that's Shuhu. Wait, that's Shuhu. Golden Tree, Ambrosial Arbor. Which one? I mean, these two are the same. Ambrosial Arbor?
I cannot say whether the vision this madman claimed to see corresponds to something real, but the possibility cannot be ruled out. He claimed that in his hallucinations, the golden tree's branches coiled around him, drowning him in frenzy and pleasure. He wanted its blossoms to bloom before all, and to bring about that miracle, he was willing to slaughter without restraint.
No, that's definitely Shuhu. There's no way that's not Shuhu. Shuhu was by the way, Shuhu is a tree. Shuhu is a tree with like, I think it is golden leaves with leaves of faces, I believe, or something like that.
In hindsight,
creepy ass dude.
It's clear that the Herald of Death was a supplicant who bore the power of abundance. The tragedy he orchestrated in Planarcadia ultimately forged another version of himself. Fulwish. Right now, in Planarcadia, how many have undergone the happiness surgery and turned into potential abominations of abundance? It's a terrifying thought.
I'm actually quite impressed with how the writers decided to, in a world of elation, to bring of all other paths the abundance. Not what I would have thought of immediately.
Fulwish. What has happened to you over the years? Hiding behind these innocent people. What are you really trying to accomplish?
Oh, are we gonna get a, like, I wonder if we're gonna get a Fulwish Himiko flashback.
I need more information about this junior of mine. I plan to head to Graphia Academy. Care to join me? If we're to investigate Fulwish, we need to examine the traces left behind from the Herald of Death incident that took place during the last Phantom Moon Games. The recollections of teachers and the student records sealed away by the school. We're bound to find a vital clue there.
Let's go find out everything about Fulwish.
If you're set, let's get moving.
Oh wait, was there another option? Shit. I thought that was just something that to be said.
Well, after that so-called dream campus experience, we've ended up back at Graphia Academy. It's almost like revisiting the place after graduation.
I suppose you can call this your alma mater now.
Wait a minute. This nostalgia isn't an after effect of the Sparksy virus, right?
It's not. It's just your remembrance abilities.
Don't worry, March. The Department of Aberration Defense conducted a comprehensive disinfection of the campus.
That's a relief. The last thing I need is to be mid-investigation and suddenly morph into some hopping, dancing mushroom rabbit.
Kind of a unique mascot, if you think about it.
Speaking of which, where should we begin our investigation into Fulwish?
Maybe we should start with the teachers who are familiar with the situation. How about... Ooh. Talk with the dean first?
Should we go and find Mr. Ryusuke first?
To be fair, what would he know, though?
It's only appropriate that we obtain permission from the dean before proceeding with the investigation.
Girl, I don't think you will have any problem with that. I'm gonna be so honest.
15 years have passed, but there should be a backup of the student files, work logs, or visitor records. And only he knows where they're stored. Let's go then. To the dean's office.
Father, I have requested something for you. He's gonna milk the shit out of this. You know he is. You know he's gonna milk the shit out of this. He's gonna be like, my daughter needs me. Of course, you can have anything. Just call me Dad, please. But would he know anything? I mean, he's been out for a while. Also, why is a portrait of Pearl here? Just a question.
Himeko, there you are at last.
At last? You were expecting her?
The news said you got into a huge fight with those, what were they called? Warriors at the Floating Isle exhibition. And then you disappeared. Well, let me see. You're not hurt anywhere, are you?
You should see them. Well, you can't see them anymore.
I sent you a dozen messages, and you didn't reply to a single one. Do you have any idea how worried I was?
Huh. Wait, this is hilarious.
But seeing that you've come to tell me you're safe in person, I'll let this slide.
This is such a interesting dynamic to have at sea with
Being so
Himeko.
preoccupied, a message or a call would do, you know.
I'm not gonna lie, I get this a lot from my own family.
Ah, it's you two. I saw you on the news as well. Valiantly fought, huh? These Megatron warriors don't know who they're messing with.
Hell yeah!
I think they dare challenge my daughter's subordinates.
Well, now it feels like we're the underlings of Warlord Himeko or something.
Well, it's not actually that far off if you think about it. I mean, a faction leader and warlord, it's just context at that point. What's the context?
In any case, I'll leave Himeko in your hands. Please try to keep her out of combat.
Of course, Grandpa, I got it.
Stop. Every time you and she get together, the conversation somehow drifts completely off course.
I got it, Grandpa.
I'm fine. I'm good. Your daughter's no porcelain doll. We came here to...
I feel like that was a joke on like a poke fun at the community who was always like, keep Himeko on the train.
I know. I understand. You didn't come as my daughter. Rather, I am currently speaking to the navigator of the Astral Express. But tell me, has there been progress on the new Herald of Death case? I wasn't expecting the questioning to come in rounds.
In rounds?
The Department of Aberration Defense also sent someone here before you. They inquired about Fulwish.
Okay, if anyone is I highly doubt it, but if anyone's a principal out there, I am legitimately curious from your experience how well you remember students. Because yes, this was a traumatic experience. This was also 15 years ago. Like, unless Fulwish was close with Himiko, I would highly doubt maybe Ryusuke would remember her specifically.
But regrettably, I truly don't know how to answer. On one hand, I wasn't here 15 years ago.
Oh, never mind.
On the other, she is still considered one of our school's distinguished alumni. I'm aware that you're involved in the investigation too. So, I compiled the pertinent documents ahead of time.
God, I hope he's not bad.
They'll be of use to you.
But I feel like he is.
Thank you, Mr. Ryusuke.
Ryusuke.
Go ahead. The files are inside the archive room.
I'm starting to
Take whatever
double question
materials you
whether
need.
I'm wrong. Oh, right, about Fulwish.
To be honest, it wasn't until the Herald of Death incident 15 years ago that I first learned her name. As the Dean, I should have met up with her more often and tried harder to soothe the wounds it left on her. But I just couldn't.
Why? Are we really gonna ask him why? Are we really gonna ask him why? Dude thought his daughter died 15 years ago.
Do you really need all the details? The whole serving as a model example thing. I don't want to tarnish it completely. I knew it was a selfish thought. But I just couldn't help it. Back then, whenever I heard her name, I thought to myself, if someone was able to survive the incident, then why couldn't it have been my daughter?
Okay, a little fucked up, but I understand. It worked out. It's a little fucked up, though. 15 years ago, you...
15 years ago, I received a commission to paint a massive portrait for an elixir seeker chief on the planet of Goliath's Shepherd. They said he had an elixir that could cure countless diseases.
So, okay, we do know that Evanesia was, or is a elixir seeker. So, my theory was that Himiko healed herself through Evanesia. But he was confirmed that even the elixir seeker's chief wasn't able to get it. So, I do wonder if maybe that Evanesia is just better? I mean, if she is a creation of Yaoshi, if we're correct about that, then she would have to be better. I'm also surprised she's an elixir seeker if she's so tied with the Ambrosial Arbor or the Panarch Elwood.
By the time I came back, everything had changed. There had been a terrible accident on campus. And my daughter...
Also, my dude, you are the dean. How many times can you leave the school? You really just guilt-tripping the hell out of Himiko, my dude.
Even though I knew my presence here wouldn't have changed anything. Because of that incident, I made a promise to never leave this world again during the Phantom Moon Games. That's why I immediately flew here when I heard about the full Phantom Moon. But, once again, I was too late. And the supplicant called Sparksy had turned the campus upside down.
Oh, so you were, like, out of planet until, like, very recently. Again, how many times can you leave? Like, what is your PTO time?
It's all right. You can leave the crisis solving to the nameless.
Also, what would you have done?
You're right about that. Yet oddly, once Sparksy stirred up all that chaos, applications to the school soared to an all-time high. Oh, times we live in are increasingly beyond my comprehension.
We won't take up any more of your time, then. Maybe we
You're
will.
always welcome. Other than the archive room, you could also try talking to Miss Dolly. She's the longest-serving faculty member here and likely knows the most.
I feel like you should make her your dean, my dude.
Let's go.
If you're leaving all the time. Oh.
Thank you, Dad.
We should be able to find the archive room and Miss Dolly
Family shit
around
gets me, I'm not gonna lie.
in the Genesis classroom,
Oh,
right?
family stuff gets me all the time. It's because it's in the corridor. Oh, well, too late.
Oh my goodness, I thought I recognized you in the distance. Himiko, it really is you!
Aww.
Miss Dolly, please forgive me for not coming to see you sooner. I've been back for a while now, but this is the first chance I've had to come see you.
It's so cute. It's always, I feel like it's always like a touching scene to see like a student go and talk with their like favorite teacher or something like that. It's just, the image that comes in my head is that one, there's like that one British football player that meets his teacher again. I don't know, that's a deep cut, but like that one really gets me all the time.
Don't worry about it. I'm simply happy that you cared enough to visit.
Maybe I should go visit my old culinary teacher, my chef.
I must apologize about the mask you entrusted me. In the end...
Ah, well, we got it back.
Please, I can't thank you enough for safeguarding the mask all those years.
Look at you. You haven't changed a bit. Oh, you and your friends look like you're in a hurry. Is there something you need to attend to?
We're here to ask about Fulwish.
Fulwish? A poor child who survived the Herald of Death. The school organized a fundraiser for her back then. I still remember how she bowed again and again with tears in her eyes at everyone who helped.
Aww.
Poor girl. Though she was lucky to have survived, her parents
Jeez.
didn't make it. There were rumors flying around the school saying she had something to do with the Herald of Death. Otherwise, why would she be so lucky? She's the only one who survived. What a bunch of scoundrels.
Well, Miss Dolly, I got some bad news for you.
She had good grades and a good heart.
Aw.
And becoming famous, she often came back to visit the school and sponsored a number of scholarship projects.
Oof, that was getting really tough to talk to her about this.
Speaking of which, do you know anything about what happened to her after she graduated from school?
I heard she went somewhere beyond the sky to further her
Oh.
studies after graduation. She had the chance to work for the Interastral Peace Corporation, but chose to return home and take over Seafell TV instead.
Interesting.
On the verge of bankruptcy.
Seafell TV.
Somewhere beyond the sky. Miss Dolly, do you know where she went exactly?
Probably like a IPC sponsored place. If she... Oh, maybe the Intelligentsia Guild. Because that's where Marcus Antoli is from.
I never heard. However, she pushed out many projects after taking over the TV station and managed to expand their business to the whole of Planarcadia in just a few years. That is all I know.
Honestly, I could believe that she studied under the IPC.
Thank you, Ms. Dolly, for your intel.
From the math teacher that the gym teacher is sick again.
Guys, did you hear about this teacher? Oh my god, he's so hot. Oh,
The new
moving
Herald
on.
of Death is real! They say he came back to life and was responsible for what happened in Dovebrook. He's not coming here to kill again. Is he? Maybe we should ask for leave and stay home until this blows over?
Oh, wait, who is this voice? His voice sounds so familiar.
What are you, scared? If he really comes, I'm live streaming the whole
This one, too.
thing and getting all the clout for it. Who needs leave after that?
Oh
I'll
my
just
God.
quit school altogether.
Why is this so unfortunately accurate?
I heard he murdered hundreds of students here 15 years ago.
Hundreds? Really? I only heard that the crime scene still exists somewhere on campus.
Why does this sound so familiar? Oh my god, this voice sounds so familiar.
I don't feel too good about this. We should get out of here.
That's gonna drive me fucking crazy.
If we help the Express gang, there's a chance we might get featured in the Fluffy.
My dog. I am right here.
You're seriously obsessed with becoming famous.
Oh, wait, is this Irene's voice actress? Is it? Okay, I might be wrong with that. It just sounds... I'm trying to figure that out. What does Miss Dolly say if there's anything?
Another cycle of the Phantom Moon Games. Himiko, please take care of yourself.
Aw. Honestly, Miss Dolly's the MVP. I want her to go on the Express. I want her to go see the Express. That would be... More than Ryusuke, I feel like she deserves it.
We have all the clues we need, and the culprit is...
The atmosphere in this archive room is giving me the creeps. It's so gloomy. Almost like we've stumbled into Fixtroll Garden.
Oh, that's a deep cut, too.
It was like this 15 years ago as well. The archives tracked all academic results. Near the final exams, students dissatisfied with their abilities often poured their frustration into painting unsettling things.
It sounds like you know from experience, Himiko. Actually, was it confirmed that Himiko was a good student? I know Miss Dolly was like...
There's a lot of data stored here. Aside from what my father organized for us, let's explore the other areas as well. If possible, keep an eye out for clues regarding Fulwish's life after graduation. She returned to her alma mater frequently, so there must be records of her visits. Dabbling in technology related to the abundance. Where exactly did she acquire it? Perhaps her past holds a clue.
I'm telling you, it has to be. I mean, like, I'm thinking it's probably she went to the Intelligentsia Guild. Because that's where Marcus Intelli... It is such a weird thing to go to, but I guess there's kind of a weird... I'm not going to say obsession, but it tends to be like a thing where people who are scarred from something go to learn about that thing a little bit more. Like why that happened.
And there are serious gaps in the data.
Kind of like how...
After the incident, the Department of Aberration Defense must have confiscated a significant number of the school's archives and logs.
Kind of like how... I mean, this is not exactly 100%, but kind of how, like, a lot of traumatized people try to become or study to become psychologists because they want to understand why they feel that way or how to help other people.
Open up! Detective Mark 7th is on the case, so spill the beans. How much do you know about what happened 15 years ago?
Oh, you gotta start working for Asheville, huh?
The wrong guy. I swear.
Oh, wait, he's responding?
It's in cursed imagining. I can't even move from this spot. I don't know anything.
Oh, that's... That kind of sucks.
Ribbit. The dean ordered me to dig up whatever materials I could find for you all to read.
Wait, we're not gonna apologize? We just kind of traumatized the guy. Oh wait, this is the Evanescence poster. This is actually really not good, like, art of her. That's cool. Oh wait, whoops. I just want to check out the painting of Evanescence. Shit. Whoops, wrong bit. Alright, let's move on. Where is the... Oh yeah, Sparksy doll. Let's talk about the Sparksy doll.
Is this...
Could Sparksy really have pulled some same trick again and left you a gift at the school? Tag on the doll. Confiscated from the Sparksy fan club's unauthorized late-night gathering. Date of confiscation. Confiscated... Oh my god. Confiscated item. Sparkle plushie. Reason for confiscation. Three second-year students and five first-year students formed an unauthorized club called the Sparksy fan club and held an unsanctioned gathering in the gymnasium late at night. I don't know why gymnasium was so hard to read. Club members wore bizarre costume, waved glow sticks, and chanted, "Destroy the old model and Sparksicle forever!" all while surrounding the doll. Cult? The continuous noise resulted in a night patrol teacher suffering a sudden seizure and requiring emergency medical attention. Stored in archive room to be returned upon graduation.
Ugh, did they really have to put this here?
Well, that's creepy. A computer that's probably older than you, living out its golden years on this desk. Search Fulwish. Reopened entrepreneur, Fulwish visits school recently. Ooh, Fulwish warmly shakes hands of students. What did they take away from the speech? Here's what these 3 students had to say.
There are so many press releases here.
Scroll forward a bit. Go to the earliest
The
record.
school's annual Distinguished Student Register from 1982 to 1984? For 3 consecutive years, first place was always Fulwish.
Ooh. Search Herald of Death. No results found or your search. The search slaps the black text on a white background right in front of your face.
The IPC has severed all channels of intel with its iron grip. Hardly a surprise.
Ooh. Search Himiko!
Formal caution regarding a student's non-compliant hairstyle. Disciplinary action concerning a student's involvement in 3 food poisoning cases. Disciplinary notice for a student's involvement in a physical altercation.
Well, this sounds so different from the Himiko we know. That's so interesting. I hope we get a flashback. Simply magnificent. You read with bated breath, and it takes a good long while before you snap out of it. Right, this is exactly a task at hand. We gotta bring this up with Himiko one of these days. At the very bottom of all the entries regarding Himiko lies a faculty appointment notice from 15 years ago. Oh? That new red-haired assistant is the dean's daughter. Her constitution is weak, so she can't handle heavy labor. Remember, don't assign her anything outside of clerical work. Oh, so maybe this was when she was suffering from the weathering curse. Let's stop here for now. Interesting. Examine filing cabinets. Label of the cabinets, alumni yearbook. In which year did Fulwish graduate? You seem to remember you obtained this information. Wait, can we see Himiko? Recall deeper. Sometimes a little dedication is sufficient to make up for missing memories. It is currently year 1999 of the Planarcadian calendar. Harold lived 15 years ago. Oh my god, please. Please. Please, Stell, please. Please, Stell. Oh no, it's me! I thought there she was gonna say it. Now they put it on us. What happens if we say it wrong? Oh, well, it tells us the right answer, actually. What happens when we do it? Your gaze sweeps across the youthful smiling faces in the photo. It feels surreal to think that these people are now pushing middle age. Damn! You just called Himiko old. Is it the same thing? Oh, shit. Wait, what was it? Yours got pretty wild design. Everyone in the graduation field dressed what they rated a costume shop. Some genius even brought their illegal imagined creatures in the group shot. This school's culture sure is quite liberal. Alright, it's this one. The first page is a somber graduation photo. None of the students in the photo betrayed any hint of a smile. They stood sparsely, like the teeth in an aged person's. What a comparison! Separated by absences that could never be filled. Okay, sad. In the alumni yearbook, the class of 1984, you find page belonging to Fulwish. Oh, okay. Personal information. Name Fulwish. Birthday, blank blank. Address. Number. Oh, street, seafood. I thought it said no. Planarcadia Consternation Star Zone. Contact. Post-graduation destination. Institute of Cognitive Science. Garden Star of Botanical Study. Okay, that sound. So it's like tree-like, but she studied botany. My interests. She studied botany at. I wonder if that has anything to do with the Intelligentsia Guild. Does it say any Institute of Cognitive Science? Is that it? I might be. I'll be missing something. My interests. Favorite color, white. We can clearly see that. Dream destination, the seaside. Favorite animal, the hallucinage. I have no idea. Idle career, teacher. Messages from classmates. Graduation day has finally arrived, but so many never made it back. Oh, Jesus. If I hadn't slipped away early that day, could I have done something for them? When I look at the empty seats in our classroom, I often feel guilty for being powerless. Fulwish, did you feel the same? But I've come to terms with it now. The past is the past. Those of us left behind, we have to take care of ourselves. I hear the climate of Garden Star of Botanical Studies is very different. Take care of yourselves, Fulwish. See ya. Winning first place in the campus Imagenesis competition ranking at the top of for several consecutive semesters. You have always been outstanding, Fulwish. That's why I truly believe you can make it through the nightmare and show all of Planarcadia with a smile that won't be easily defeated by a single tragedy. I've never doubted that. A new chapter in life is about to begin. Facing lenses of life. Please keep on smiling. Sarah. Message from a teacher. Hearing that you will soon leave Planarcadia to pursue cognitive science. That makes sense. I can't help but feel a sense of loss. It's a failure on my part as a student that I couldn't inspire you to stay in the imagenesis industry. But as your teacher, I fully understand your choice. To have shaped a researcher like you for the Intelligentsia Guild. I was right. She studied under Intelligentsia Guild. It fills me with deep pride. I sincerely wish the vastest of horizons, Fulwish, may you realize your dreams and may the sorrow sown in the past blossom into flowers of happiness in the future. Message left by parents. Sad. So she did go. This is from the Intelligentsia Guild. I was like, that does sound familiar.
Garden Star of Botanical Study. Cognitive science research. Miss Dolly mentioned that Fulwish went beyond the sky to study after graduation. Turns out this is where she went. Let's go chat with the others.
Alright. March 7th.
Well, did you find anything?
Did you guys find anything? You were interrogating a frog. You tell Himiko about the clues you discovered in the alumni catalog. Also, what was your hair?
Of botanical study? It appears to be a greenhouse world located within the Consternation star zone. Oh, found it. Its property ownership is registered under a specific school within the Intelligentsia Guild.
Wait, is that the School of Evolutionary Perfection? Where Marcus Antoli studied?
Strange. The name of the school.
Oh, it is. It is. It's also kind of the first time we've seen a character look up something on their phone, which is kind of funny.
I've heard conspiracy
obviously other than
theories
menu screen.
claiming the Herald of Death from 15 years ago was actually someone from the IPC.
Well, I mean, the Intelligentsia Guild is connected, so...
Given the great lengths the IPC went to in wiping away all traces after the incident, perhaps the rumors are true.
But how would Fulwish know, especially as a high school student?
Fulwish was hurt by the Herald of Death. Yet, after studying in an institution funded by the IPC, she became a suspect in the new Herald of Death incident.
As expected, always come back to the IPC. Is that where Fulwish obtained the technology of the abundance?
You mean she created the happiness surgery after studying on that greenhouse world?
I also wonder about the greenhouse world, how connected it is with the abundance. I mean, just because something has trees in it doesn't mean it's about the abundance, but like, you know, it's a little bit on the nose for the story right now.
It's certainly possible, but the information is still too vague to make any judgments. I'm more inclined to think that after witnessing the power of the Herald of Death, she resolved to uncover the truth behind it. That's why she went to another world to study after graduation. But is the knowledge she gained in just a few short years enough to create the happiness surgery?
I mean, to be fair, Himiko, you fixed up the Astral Express and became the Navigator. I just want to make the comparison here.
If the power of the abundance used in the happiness surgery stems from the Herald of Death's lingering poison, would the IPC, who have tried to hide this in every way possible, really be unaware of her actions? There are too many things here that an ordinary scholar simply couldn't achieve.
I mean, that is fair. She was supposed to be a genius,
Perhaps I should contact her as a fellow alumna and have an open, honest talk.
Good idea? Good idea. In public. Around a lot of people. Not near her hometown.
Contact Fulwish as her senior? After all this time, would she even want to see you?
I don't know.
How did you meet her? How can you tell us about the Fulwish you knew?
Back then, I had taken a leave of absence from university due to health issues. So I was doing some idle work at my father's school to clear my mind.
Oh. Okay, so she didn't attend. Well, she did attend, but she, at the time when the Herald of Death incident happened, she was in college. That actually makes a lot of sense now. That makes a lot of sense, actually. Okay, so if you guys don't know what I'm talking about, in her character story, it says that she studied intergalactic, like, space travel, I believe is the exact wording. I might be wrong. But I always thought it was weird that they showed her, when they say her alma mater, they're talking about her high school. It's like an Imagenesis art school. And I was like, always weird about it. I was like, is this what they meant by what she studied? But I was like, no, this makes a lot of sense now.
Fulwish would occasionally run to the library to slack off. She and Belle always appeared together, helping me organize newspaper clippings and library cards, all while chattering on about classmates' crushes and the latest gossip.
Aw, wait, that's cute.
They didn't treat me like a patient who needed special care, nor did they treat me like the dean's daughter.
So, I also wonder, so this also puts almost an exact age on Himiko. So, if 15 years ago she was in university, she had to take a gap year, but she was in university, that would put her at least 19, 20 something. So that means she was roughly, what's 19 plus 20 plus 15, give or take, is about 35, give or take. A couple years.
We often shared snacks brought from home and secretly dug out the school's collection of ancient books and paintings to admire them.
Aw, I mean, Himiko's father is...
Fulwish. She was the model student, always knowing a little more than everyone else. Her questions often went beyond the textbooks, pushing past the boundaries of what someone her age should know. When she looked through those illustrations of Imagine, her eyes would always sparkle. I could feel the passion in her eyes, and an unspeakable sense of loneliness. If she still remembers our old friendship, she will meet me.
Oh.
Fulwish is walking a dangerous path right now, and the deeper someone walks into the abyss, the more they crave the recognition and understanding of old friends.
That seems to be spoken from experience, Himiko. Do you want to talk about it? You good?
I want to ask her myself, why has the happiness she pursues become an illusion that can only be maintained by a taboo surgery?
I will protect you.
Me too.
Okay, I mean, kind words. I believe in that. Himiko also has a giant satellite laser cannon.
Thank you, you too.
But very nice.
And thank you for your investigation. Though many questions remain unanswered, At least I now have a clearer picture of her movements after graduation.
I would also ask for you, Himiko, to please stand 6 feet away from Fulwish at all times, please.
By the way, before
Give her one
we
of your
leave the
coffees, just in
school,
case.
There's one more place I'd like to visit. Before I meet Fulwish, I want to say goodbye to that memory from 15 years ago.
You mean that old school building from 15 years ago?
I'm just gonna say bye to her friend.
All the clues we need, and the culprit is.
I kind of love that. We have. Oh, that's Dolly, fake Dolly. Himiko, why is there fake Dolly, please? Explain, Himiko, please. And then there's Dolly. Is Dolly still in here? I'm curious. I'm the Genesis teacher. Okay, yeah, she is still here. Okay. It's the dragon. By the way, I love this event. This event was so fun. Sorry, we'll make another one of these events. These were so fun. I actually had such a great time with it. I love like real-time strategy games. That gave me all the memories, dude. It was like a silly version of Age of Empires. Oh, not exactly, I mean, but still. The idea. Alright. Sag time. Sad. What is this? Oh, I'm not gonna click on this. Let's just go to the building. Oh. Oh, that's...
I'm so sorry. I just couldn't finish tidying up the ribbons, and now I've dragged you into staying this late.
Don't worry about it, Belle. It was my turn on duty today anyway.
I wonder if they feel the length of the 15 years that has passed. Because this is a memory, or is it just like a looping memory?
Himiko? Is this?
Yes. In this imaginated classroom, the after images of the students from 15 years ago still linger in their original places.
But do they know it's been?
Tomorrow is the school anniversary. I wonder how lively it will be. They've invited parents here. Will your parents be coming?
That looks like a no. Touchy subject.
Fulwish?
Touchy subject.
Oh, that's Fulwish from her youth.
Yeah, Dad already took time off. By now he's probably out on the streets with Mom, picking out formal wear.
Really? I feel like that's a lie.
If it's my daughter's performance, we have to dress to the nines. That's
Aw.
just like him. He always loves making those kinds of jokes.
This sounds like a lie. It sounds like a lie. She sounds like parent problem.
You better put on a good show, huh?
There won't be a show anymore, Belle. Because unexpected guests have arrived.
Oh, well, it looks like we didn't have to, ask to meet her. That was a cool transition, by the way. I will say that was really cool. Fulwish, I will say, though, new hairstyle fits you better.
Everyone from the Astral Express and Himiko. I didn't expect to meet you here. Did you enjoy yourselves at Star Rail Fest? Did you grant those smiling kids their wishes and bring joy to everyone?
Fulwish.
Himiko, you recognized me at just a glance.
I mean, to be fair, you're famous too. She also has an accent now. Fulwish, what are you doing here?
I am here to mourn that dusk from 15 years ago. Before making any major decisions, I always come here to sit in silence for a while.
Huh. Interesting coping method. Maybe? I don't know. Someone who knows psychology can tell me.
I thought Himiko was at school like the rest of us that day. When I saw Belle lying in a pool of blood, when I was crushed under the collapsed wall and unable to breathe, the thought crossed my mind. Poor Himiko. If you had met the Herald of Death with that delicate frame of yours. But who would have guessed? You're alive and living quite well.
Where was Himiko? Well, she was a supplicant.
You became the navigator of the Astral Express, roaming freely beyond the sky, just like the three of us used to talk about in our chats. Your dream came true.
Oh. Oh, this is interesting perspective of how to learn more about Himiko's personality when she was young. She's always wanted to be in the Nameless.
Congratulations are in order.
Oh, that's kind of a... It's a little... I don't know the word, but she's playing with her. Oh, don't guilt my girl like that.
Himiko, do you know 15 years have passed? And my wounds have mostly healed. Regrettably, there are some scars and emptiness that time can never heal. Look around. Even here, even with these phantoms, their seats are still empty. Belle, Leon, Zianya, Mia, and so many others. 15 years have passed, and I've learned that time isn't a cure. It's a shroud, binding itself around me, layer upon layer.
I wonder if this is why she doesn't make herself have the happiness surgery too.
So I made a decision. I'm going to tear it open. I'm going to let everything bloody and unforgettable beneath it see the light of day again.
Interesting decision?
See the light of day? You were a victim of the Herald of Death, only to become the second Herald of Death yourself? You intend to use a power you can't possibly comprehend to win the Phantasmoon games.
Oh, she went straight to confrontation.
How are you any different from that monster back then? From the monster that took your parents' lives? I'm sorry. I shouldn't compare you to that devil. You still have a chance. Stop this now.
It's so interesting to see Himiko have so much emotion, too.
Stop? I'm sorry. I don't quite understand what you're saying.
You know exactly what we're talking about.
I would advise everyone to think twice before making rash accusations. As a media professional, let me give you a piece of advice. From now on, when you're in front of a camera lens, watch your expressions and be cautious with your words and actions.
Ooh, she played them. How the hell did she know? I guess, maybe.
At the very least, try not to look so flustered during this public exchange. We live in a world where we are constantly gazed upon and watched by others.
She reminds me of oh, who's that from the V's from Has-Been Hotel?
This camera crew was originally prepared for my upcoming speech, but meeting you all here, it really adds a wonderful dramatic flair. To the audience watching from your screens, you know my name, and I know that right now, you are watching me. 15 years ago, with the tacit approval of the IPC and the Arcadia Council, the Master of Elation's divine ritual degenerated into a barbaric, bloody game.
Wait, why does she look so nervous and concerned? Wait, isn't these her cameras? Or is this like a flashback?
You and I, the residents of this Arcadia, surrendered a lifetime of dignity, wealth, and time to them. All in exchange for a single full meal. We are surrounded by bizarre entertainment and stimulating gore. We soak all day in shallow, boring programs, achieving nothing.
I feel like she's calling out a few people.
And now, we must live in fear of the unscrupulous atrocities of these supplicants from beyond the sky, forcing smiles as we applaud and cheer for them.
That's a... Oh, that is interesting, actually.
Is this the happiness the god promised us? No! Absolutely not! The Master of Elation would never be deceived by miracles, but with pain and blood. What they desire to see are heartfelt smiles. And so, they granted me a revelation. Everyone on that evening 15 years ago, what saved me was not luck. It was not the supplicants, and it was certainly not the IPC.
Dude, this is so creepy, but also like, I love this because it's such a perfect representation of like entertainment and media as right now. Like the grime and the grit of it all, you know?
Right here, as
I'm not
the
saying
herald
everything,
of
but still.
death approached, step by step, the one who sent down a miracle was the Master of Elation. They allowed me to escape with my life. And when I was trapped in a small room, consumed by loneliness, they sent me a mask.
Oh?
They revealed my mission to me. To bring happiness back to a Planarcadia that has lost its smile.
Okay, well, I'm not sure if this is true or not in terms of like the story, but I also wonder how different or what is the difference between the masks given, if that was a mask of elation or if that was a mask to become like a masked fool or something like that.
I, Fulwish, survivor of the blood-stained games, hereby formally announce that I will
it was
join
elation.
the Phantom Moon Games! In this game, I shall win the Eon of Elation's authority. And then, I will make smiles of happiness bloom on the faces of every single person in Planarcadia!
What an announcement.
Himiko, don't frown. Smile.
That's so creepy coming from her.
I will bring happiness to you too, just as I will bring it to everyone. I won't manipulate the Phantom Moon Games like those high and mighty IPC executives. Nor will I treat the rewards granted by the God of Elation as bargaining chips for profit. We are in Planarcadia, so we should decide the winner in a Planarcadian way. I'll give you a stage if that's what you want.
Oh, is this where the debate's doing?
I invite you all to a televised debate at Fulwish TV in Seafeld City. The invitation extends to all supplicants.
Ooh.
A Planarcadian way? That's just a way that benefits you. We're not going.
I wouldn't put it out like that, March. I mean, give us a second.
You can refuse, of course, but then, under the gaze of billions of viewers, you must accept your public image as frauds deceiving the world and cowards with guilty consciences. Remember, this isn't just an invitation. It is your only chance to defeat me in front of everyone. Since you believe you represent what is right. The stage is set. Come and perform this final act that will determine the future of the Arcadia with me. Or simply leave. The choice is yours.
Ooh.
Darn it. Are we just going to let Fulwish walk away?
I don't think we could do anything right now. Well, we could.
We are right in the middle of the cameras she prepared. Remember to be cautious with your words and actions. Let's leave here and return to the Express.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the Arcadian Morning Report. We're continuing our exclusive coverage.
Poofy!
Just moments ago, we received some shocking news. The head of our station, Lady Fulwish, has officially announced that she will be entering the Phantom Moon Games as a supplicant.
I feel like I wonder if there's a little bit of bias from this news station.
At the same time, Lady Fulwish has announced a blockbuster special, the end of a century TV debate. She is inviting supplicants to the Fulwish TV studio to discuss and debate the topic, what kind of future will the Phantom Moon Games bring to this world?
What a magnificent topic! At a time when supplicants from beyond the sky are brazenly suppressing and insulting our local heroes.
Jesus! Jesus! Oh my God!
Represents the citizens of Planarcadia.
Too true. Ever since these Phantom Moon Games
God, I want to say this is like over the top, but it kind of is. But it is almost a little jarringly accurate. I wonder, maybe it's just because I'm where I am at, but it is very jarringly accurate. Like in terms of how like the presentation and wording is.
With so many accidents happening, you really can't help but wonder, are we seeing a repeat of the Bloodstained games from 15 years ago?
Like the fear mongering and expression, it's so crazy.
Speaking of the Bloodstained Games 15 years ago, Miss Fulwish herself was a survivor of that tragedy. She's come such a long way, never once letting her painful past keep her down.
Dude. Dude.
Fulwish has joined the fray as a supplicant. She must be here to stop the tragedy from repeating itself.
Oh my God. That's so crazy.
Will she be able to shoulder the wishes of all Planarcadia and set this game?
She is. She did position herself so well in this. I am very curious about how this devolves into like the whole entire like thing, like mess that we see in the trailer.
Ugh, so shameless.
We have a TV up there?
Reporting news about your own station director on your own TV station, and you still have the gall to pretend you've received some shocking news? Don't you guys talk to each other internally?
God, oh my God. It's so jarringly, like, relevant.
I see. Fulwish actively issued a challenge. I ran a search. Seafeld City is a port town neighboring Duo-Mention City. Fulwish TV's predecessor, Seafeld TV, is located there. Looking at it this way, the televised debate is obviously nothing more than a diversion. What Fulwish wants most is for us to walk right into the trap she's prepared. So, what do you think?
Well, we kind of go. Accept her challenge. My debating skills are top-notch.
You're really going to the TV station to fight her?
What the hell? I mean, March, what the hell else are we gonna do?
I'll go, but not to debate. I'm going to tear off her mask of happiness in front of the entire audience.
But how? Asheville ate our evidence.
But before we act...
Oh, wait, we have Cinderborn.
Help? We can all help you. Wait. Do you mean...
Both of them... Sunday... Sparksy.
Sunday!
Never mind.
Ever since Sunday was dragged into the Phantom Moon Games by Yao Guang, he hasn't returned for days.
Did I, wait, did I actually press the wrong one? Hold on. Nope, Sunday.
However, I haven't heard of him making any public appearances either. Asking him to cooperate as a wild card right now is a good idea.
But what's the deal with finding Sparksy?
Whether Sparksy counts as our ally is a massive question mark. But right now, there is indeed something we need her help with.
She has influence.
Fulwish said that when loneliness trapped her in that small room, the Master of Elation sent her a mask.
So she's a masked fool. Oh, wait, was I right?
Correct.
I was right.
If every fool has stepped into the tavern before, then there must be traces hidden there left by Fulwish as a fool. Just like...
how we tracked down the clues about SparksyCon.
Well, how do you determine if she was a fool or a morning actor? Because in that moment, it would have been more morning actor, but we do know that the fools are all hiding internal pain, which also matches. It's a little bit of but it's a little bit of a weird thing. But I feel like to become a fool, it would be more along the lines of you actively hiding it, or is it Aha giving you the ability to hide it?
Sparksy. Will she stand on our side?
Well, we do have her mask.
Well, this is certainly a condition she wouldn't be able to turn down.
Oh, we're giving it back? Evanesia?
You just said, as for the brewing storm, whether the turmoil once again is the result of the Laughter's mischief. What exactly was that supposed to mean? You mean to say the Joy Seeker wants to destroy the very rules they laid down? The game they wove with their own hand?
Come over here.
Well, I mean, honestly, it does kind of fit with with Aha.
This fox mask is a ritual instrument I once used in dance and music. It accompanied me across vast distances in search of an elixir of immortality, a mark of who I was in life.
Oh, okay. So they're gonna talk about her as an elixir seeker. Dance music company with vast distance.
I've lost count of how long it has been since I last wore it since being enlightened and transplanted here. But here it is, presented upon the altar again.
Again?
Which means...
As the game's referee, you've been pushed onto the field. In this moment, you are now a supplicant.
For over a century, I presided over a war game in which supplicants carved out their own territories and vied for supremacy, using the power of the masks.
Well, that's usually not as much as we thought it would be. Because I mean, when she said she's the watcher of the game's been going on for thousands of years. So, for only over a century is a little interesting. So it was still the game was going on.
Also hosted survival games where emanators took the stage to compete, invoking eonic powers to try and slaughter every last opponent in a single day.
Wait, what the fuck? Hold the fuck on what? I've also hosted survival games? Wait, when was this? Wait, is this different? Over a century, I presided over a war game in which supplicants carved it. So this is the Phantasm Moon Games. What is this?
Whenever the Phantasm Moon Games are at risk of being suspended or disrupted, I will use the authority granted by the Elation and the Abundance to measure, judge, and punish any violators.
Wait, was she talking about the Phantasm Moon Games when she said emanators coming in and slaughtering? I mean, it would still make sense, but still, that's interesting. It sounds like a completely different thing, though. So it seems like the Phantasm Moon Games is granted also power by Elation and the Abundance together.
I guess you could call me the security protocol for the Phantasm Moon Games. But now, someone has gone and designated me as a supplicant. It's utterly unheard of.
Also, interesting choice to have. I wonder how she got picked, though.
Who else but the Laughter could pull off something like this?
She has to also be a special existence to be like this, too.
Perhaps. Some entity harboring a deep-seated hatred for the Laughter.
A dice for a head, maybe.
Who could it be? Entities like that. I couldn't count them all even if I used my toes. I warned that jerk ages ago. Take a joke too far, and you're bound to make enemies. See? Instant karma.
Wait, she knows? Aha! Like personally? Wait, who is she?
Never mind who he is or what he's after. We're here now. So what do you plan on doing?
Hold on, am I reading that right? Whoops, wrong one. Who could it be? Entities like that, I could count them. So deep sea. Wore that joke years ago. Yeah, so that is to Aha.
Fortune rests upon misfortune, and misfortune gives rise to fortune. Becoming a supplicant isn't necessarily a bad thing. Wouldn't that allow you to step openly into this chaos and drag the puppet master into the light?
Ooh. So we're getting a Evanescia 1v1 against Asat Pramat. That would be crazy. That would be a crazy scene.
You're looking to team up with me? Team up with someone from the abominations of abundance that you Xianzhou people despise?
I like her mocking attitude.
That's hardly appropriate. You're an ancient sacred tree. It's the furthest thing from an abomination of abundance, no?
Oh, your standards are certainly flexible. The hunt and the abundance. We really make quite the interesting pair.
God, just a little while ago, she was saying how much she hated her.
So, where do you plan on starting?
This is such an interesting team up. I love Yao Guang collecting supplicants, not being a supplicant. That's actually so genius.
How about we start by freeing my friend in the tree?
I nearly forgot about that. Chip away, little bird. I'll allow it.
General Yao Guang and Miss Fox, I've received some news that might interest you.
Are they going to talk about the moon?
A happiness surgery that wipes away suffering. The power of abundance in this world is disgustingly excessive.
Wait, how does... I mean, I guess it makes sense how Sunday would know. He's able to analyze everything, but at the same time...
It seems the most terrifying omen I foresaw may not originate from the Stellaron hunters, nor from Planarcadia itself. This supplicant, called Fulwish, is also a dangerous variable.
If you can, I would ask that you direct your focus toward Seafeld City.
You want to take a trip to Seafeld City? It seems I'll have to use some special measures to shorten the journey.
Oh?
Oh, this is the part I've been looking forward to the most. I've always been curious where exactly this secret court is located, and what it connects to.
Xianzhou lady, let me show you
Xianzhou
this
lady.
world's most impressive method of travel.
Is she gonna summon her fox? I know they're gonna go through like.
Here we are!
Already? Wait. Why are we at the station?
Because naturally, we're taking the express to get where we're going.
All that build-up. And this is your idea of an impressive method of travel?
Well, what else? That's why I said you've definitely never seen this before. It's the Bulletworm Express. I bet you've never taken a ride on this.
I love Evanesia.
You're the arbitrator of the Phantom Moon games. For crying out loud. Don't you have a cooler way of getting around?
You're a great general of the Xianzhou for crying out loud. Don't you have a cooler way to get around?
Yeah, what happened to that car that you probably crashed? She has a point, though. Oh, what a team up.
Fine.
Sunday and the girlies.
For the first time in my life, I finally know what it feels like to be the fool.
Ding dong! The train bound for Seafeld City is arriving at the station.
I hope they got first class at least.
Hey, you got any money on you? Spot me a ticket, would ya?
Oh my god!
That's the second time.
Alright, hold on. I'm gonna switch her in. I do. I guess we'll just do Evanesia over. I don't know how to play Evanesia, but oh, the rule. I love the ruler sword. Is kind of sick. Wait, what's her technique?
Fall without a trace.
Ooh. Wait, that's cool. I feel like we're gonna meet like Sunday around here or something, because it's like also kind of a weird set of characters to team up. Yao Guang, General. Sunday, Astro Express member, former. Oh. Oh, I thought we would actually see something.
Diviner. Are you mesmerized by the scenery? Or is there something in your divinations weighing on your mind?
You mean they didn't talk at all during the whole entire ride?
After
It's kind of
casting
awkward. I
divinations
like the music.
1,000 times, one may learn to keep a still heart. Yet, each foreseen omen of doom still
cute.
clouds the inner lake with gathering shadows.
That must be so awkward. I'm always like, I always feel so awkward when I'm like traveling and there's like not talking to a single.
That is
The other person
why,
with me is not
before
saying anything.
divining, I usually wipe clean
unless
my
they're
mind's
sleeping.
eye to clear away stray thoughts, lest the outcome be disturbed.
She's like, and you were disturbing.
Take a word of advice from someone slightly your senior. Maybe it's nothing new to you. If we treat every approaching calamity like a final reckoning, wouldn't an infinite lifespan turn into prolonged suffering?
Is she older? I mean, I guess. Is Yao Guang a long life species? Long life human? Was that ever confirmed? I feel like it was. Take a word of advice from someone slightly your senior. Maybe it's nothing new to you. If we treat every approaching calamity like a final reckoning, wouldn't an infinite lifespan turn into prolonged suffering?
Enjoy the present. Indeed. Yet,
That's something I
worldly joys
feel like a
are
lot of people
fleeting
work
as
on,
morning
including
dew,
me.
while our duties are as immovable as heavy mountains.
Maybe that's what all of Elation's about, enjoying the moment.
Diviners
Maybe
often make
actually
the
it
fun
is.
right in front of them because they foresee tomorrow's suffering. But have you ever thought about this? That so-called suffering of tomorrow might just be the poisonous fruit sown by you being terrified today.
Damn, she's spitting.
It is precisely because we know the ending that every scene along the way is so precious and unique, isn't it?
Damn, she giving the
Look at this
schoolgirl anime
harbor
vibe too.
before us. When I first set foot here, all these streets, the fishing boats, the people, none of them existed.
And Vanessa is like, I'm old.
As far as the eye could see, there was only fire.
Oh, what the fuck? Wait, what?
Been vaporized, leaving only fractured seabeds and ash that blotted out the sun. The demonic legions from beyond still hadn't departed, and the waves that would surge into Dovebrook had, in that moment, not yet
Huh.
arrived.
Wait, okay, so this confirms something. Well, she's an elixir seeker, so that means she had a life, assumingly before Planarcadia, then. I think. And that also means that she got to Planarcadia during Graphia's time. So I wonder if she's like a creation of Graphia, or not a creation of Graphia, that she made a deal with Graphia when Graphia put the world into the scroll.
Just on the mountain over there, a painter and I looked out at the iron red scars on the earth. She told me,
Bro, I'm psychic.
that
Also,
which vanishes is bound to return. She swore to use her brush to preserve everything claimed by the destruction.
Also, cool. I think Star Rail is getting better at like framing. They're making like more like interesting like frames for these conversations, which is cool. Or like positioning of these characters. So she's definitely talked to Graphia, and Graphia promised to put everything back together.
It seems she succeeded.
So yeah, she is old.
And so, I too shall keep my promise to her, maintaining the course of the Phantasmoon Games until the sands of time slip away.
That is a deep promise. I want to know what Evanesia's like life was beforehand. Because she was an elixir seeker, so that means she had to have something interesting.
With every descent into this game's cycles, I shall enjoy myself to the fullest. Like sipping tea, be it sweet or bitter, I shall savor the flavor of every instant. To do otherwise would be a disservice to the people and things that have passed.
So she wasn't assigned to do this from Aha, per se, I would assume. She assigned herself to do this from Graphia.
To savor a fleeting moment against the backdrop of eternity. Naturally, the flavor is profound. A pity, though. Even as a long-life
she's a long
species,
species.
my time is brief compared to yours. As a Xianzhou native, the karma I carry is far too heavy. I could never learn how to be as carefree as you.
It's so interesting to hear that from Yao Guang, because I guess she also has this weird reflection with the Mass Fools, because she's a Latian character. But she also, it is interesting, because she has this almost double personality too. She is the most whimsical, I think, of the generals. And internally, she does have this moment to her,
Miss Avanesia, what to you is a game to be savored? Is a life and death reality for the living beings of Planarcadia?
Ooh.
All right then. Next up, I'm entering brooding and edgy serious.
Just narrating herself.
That won't be necessary. I shall use the Eye of Ishvara to divine the fates of the people in Seafeld City. If they face imminent catastrophe, a red fate slip will be hanging above their heads. The rainbow surveys the heavens, perceiving 1,000 forms. Across the meridians of destiny, the Jade Abacus reveals its script. The celestial eye opens and shuts as calamity and fortune reveal themselves. Calamity looms overhead. The crimson slip is cast. Mr. Sunday will share my insight with you through the spirit bird, Miss Evanesia. Please bear witness.
Okay, so this is interesting. I feel like is this not the first time we've heard, maybe they're just starting to do it more, a chant to activate the spiritist power? Maybe it's just specifically the Yao Guang, but it also does seem like they're starting to make this a regular thing, maybe? I like the idea of it. It makes sense, but it makes sense especially with the anime, like in the anime thing, but like it also does have a nice ring to it. I think, well, who else has done it? Obviously, all the Stonehearts. Astral has done it. Now Yao Guang. So it does seem like it's going to be the more important figures that have direct connections with their eons.
Is that their fate hanging over their heads?
Precisely. Come on, let's take a closer look.
Oh. Seems pretty bad.
Odd. Why do these people have wheel slips hanging over their heads?
Oh, treasure. Well, it seems like they're lucky.
Plot armor?
Plot armor.
Astral Express! Boo! Get out of Seafeld City! Astral Express! Boo! Get out of Planarcadia!
It's just, I love how it's just a single person.
Oh, good afternoon. Would you two lovely young ladies care to join us in protest for the bright future of Seafeld City?
The irony, okay, the young ladies part is hilarious after them just talking about how old they are.
Hey, Pops. You guys are grinning like it's a holiday festival, but your slogans sound so fierce. Doesn't that feel a bit weird?
We Seafeld folk pride ourselves on our manners. Even when expressing dissatisfaction, we do it with a smile. Now that's real happiness etiquette.
We won't let anyone ruin this serenity. Come on, ma'am. Wave a flag with us. You'll feel better in no time.
Are they all in this happiness surgery? Oh. Is it because of the happiness surgery that they all have wheel signs? Because it's not about maybe the wheel signs is about how they perceive what's going on. If they're eternally happy, then the wheel and woe doesn't matter anymore.
Their emotions are so synchronized. It's like they rehearsed it. This kind of happiness feels like some compulsory routine.
Their smiles sent shivers down my spine. Hey, wasn't it your director Fulwish who invited the Astral Express crew here to debate? Showing your guests away like this is hardly polite.
You! You're from the Astral Express, aren't you?
No?
Hey, so do I really look that much like a nameless? It's not like I have a boarding pass stuck to my face.
You... What are you so happy about?
Just look at you, dying
Well,
your
I guess
hair
they're
like
not-
that at such a young age, instead of doing something decent with yourself. You're no better than that bunny on the Astral Express. Anyone could tell you're not from around here.
Oh, wait, this is actually a weirdly, interestingly good fact to know. So that means that the pink hair color is not natural in the Star Rail world, which is good to know. And that means that the pink hair color is now 100%, not 100%, but it means that it is more, a natural pink hair is more indicative of a pure child of a Nostrava. Where, I mean, I'm not saying that Evanescia is, but this kind of proves a point that pink hair is not natural.
Hey, jerk! It's not dyed. And for the record, March Bunny is adorable. Wait, what happened to all those happy smiles on your faces before? How did you flip the switch so fast?
You people from beyond the sky. You just don't understand our happiness. If you keep causing trouble, don't blame us if we get nasty.
My apologies. My little sister is young and doesn't know better. We'll be on our way.
I kind of love them as a duo. It's actually kind of hilarious.
Who are you kidding? Sisters? You two aren't even the same species.
Hey, yo, you know, it could be sisters in spirit. They could have grown up as orphans, probably.
Cause any more trouble and I'll call a whole boatload of Ploos to toss you both into the sea as fish food.
I'm gonna be so honest with you, my dog. You don't want to do that. These are the two people, probably in the whole of Planarcadia, that you really, really don't want to do that to. I think actually attacking Yaoguang would be an act of war. Technically speaking, would be an actual act of war.
Cause any more trouble and I'll call a whole boatload.
Like, Fulwish has power over here, but like, if Shenzhou come knocking, I don't know what you could do. I'm gonna be so honest. All right. Oh wow, he has a driver. This like city kind of. I'm so sorry, my dude. Wait, that's a cool looking taxi. This city's kind of cool. It does. It feels like, okay, this is gonna sound so weird. This is the most city-feeling city, like town, I think Star Rail has made. Like, Akama was kind of like this, where it moves around. But, like, this one, like, feels like an actual city that you would see and walk around in, like a seaside town. It kind of reminds me of, like ZZZ's, like,
I get it now. You set up a surprise for me, didn't you?
Like the ZZZ's, like Failun Bay and stuff like that. Like, it actually feels like a city, which is cool. Like, I could totally believe this to be a small town in, like, Japan. It probably is based off that. I mean, I think it is compared. Like, this feels so interactive. I like the music, too. It's very, like, calming. Kind of gives me, like, Animal Crossing a bit. Talk about passionate reporter.
The sun is shining and the vibes are immaculate. This is Fulwish TV's Happiness on the Street, bringing you real smiles straight from the streets of Seafeld.
So does this mean that they are not under the happiness surgery? This is just how Fulwish kind of made this town up to be?
You two look like visitors from afar. I take it you're also following Planarcadia's grand event, the Phantasmoon Games?
Of course we're following it. It's not every day you see something this lively.
I'm surprised Yao Guang's letting her talk.
Many echoing widespread concerns that the Astral Express's intervention is dragging our sacred Phantasmoon Games into a quagmire of competition with outsiders. What are your thoughts on this?
Yao Guang talk, please, Yao Guang talk.
Widespread
God damn it.
concerns? Mr. Reporter, I suspect your question already comes neatly packaged with its own answer.
I mean, she kind of has... She kind of cooked that answer, I'm not gonna lie.
Judging motives is futile. What we want to be focusing on is the real-life consequences of our actions.
Oh, that's so deep! Many Seafelders feel that rather than any IPC vision of prosperity, it's the healing smiles, healing Arcadias proposed by Lady Fulwish that is the more grounded future we desperately need. What is your take on this?
Wait, is this... Hold on. Wait, is this Alejandro Saab?
If the happiness comes at the cost of stripping away the perception of all pain, then it calls into scrutiny just how authentic such a happiness really is.
Damn, Yao Guang. I think Yao Guang cooked that.
Exactly. By that logic, eating candy until your teeth fall out counts as happiness too, right? I mean, hey, at least it tasted sweet.
That's a very vivid analogy.
No, that is...
Finally, a hypothetical question. If you had to choose, do you believe the preservation defined by
Preservation?
or the happiness advocated by Miss Fulwish better represents the future of Planarcadia?
The real future has never existed within such a narrow dichotomy. Now, if you'll excuse me.
You're really asking the two people that were... I mean...
Thank you both for sharing. Have a wonderful day.
No, that's definitely Alejandro Saab.
All defensive answers, not a single morsel for us. This whole segment is wasted. Go find some citizens who can chuck us a few happiness testimonials to pad out the reel.
A wheel slip? This one's a lucky wheel too.
Isn't that a good thing?
Not if everyone's lucky, right? Oh, that's what it does.
I get it now. You set up a surprise for me, didn't you?
Huh. Yeah, I think it's... I think... I wonder if it has to do with Fulwish making everyone else happy.
Welcome! Come try our happiness soda. One sip, and you'll be as lucky as Director Fulwish all day long.
I'm gonna be a so honest dog. I don't know if she's that lucky. Considering...
Why is it always Fulwish? Doesn't she work in media? What's that got to do with soda?
Oh, you're an outsider. You would know. Director Fulwish is Seafeld City's pride and joy. She grew up just a street over. She's a true daughter of Seafeld. Can you imagine, after that terrible disaster 15 years ago, that child lost her whole family. Just a little kid. Truly heartbreaking. But she did herself proud. She pulled herself through it all, relying on sheer grit and optimism.
I feel like this whole city is just a marketing scheme.
Fulwish TV, back then it was still called Seafeld TV, even produced a special documentary about her called A Smile Against Adversity. I can't even tell you how many people were touched by it.
By the end of Planarcadia, I'm gonna find Smiles creepy. I already do to a certain extent, but like...
And now, despite all her success,
it's gonna start scarring me.
Bring happiness to everyone.
Just like the word tomorrow is scarring me.
Do you really feel happy right now?
Of course! Just look at how happy I am. It's all thanks to the Research Society of Happy Smiles and Miss Fulwish. She not only supports the local economy, but she's brought with her a positive attitude toward life. We can all be just like her. Forget about all those painful memories from the past and just be happy every single day. Well, if you ask me, only someone who's come from suffering like her can truly want what's best for all of us. She's the one who could deal with all those outsider supplicants running amok and bring glory to our people.
I'm not gonna say the reflection. I'm not gonna say the reflection. But it's there. I'm not gonna say it, but you could probably think of it. I also think it's kind of interesting that they actually recognize that Fulwish was able to make other people happy through her suffering, and she can express and feel happiness through it. And yet, they reject the suffering in that way, they're like kind of not martyring, but like they're relying on someone else's suffering and bringing them joy. It's in a weird kind of twisted way, and it's so interesting.
Come on,
I
why
probably
don't
say
you try
interesting way too
some?
much.
It's on the house. You simply have to experience the unique taste of happiness that we have here in Seafeld. Guaranteed to make you forget all your troubles.
Don't drink it, 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 don't drink it.
This Fulwish really is something else.
Come on, why don't you try some? It's on.
Yeah, no, let's run away, run away, run away, run away, run away. I didn't think we would actually come here so early. I actually thought we would come to Seafeld like way later, because that's where the debate is.
Bid farewell to painful memories and embrace the eternal now. Let the smile of happiness become your only truth.
God, it's so boring.
Follow Master Fulwish's path, embrace rebirth, and you and I can both become the happiest people in this Arcadia.
How very strange. No matter how many times I perform the divination, the signs hovering above the passers-by in Seafeld City are all wheels, signifying peace. Is my Eye of Ishvar suffering interference from a supplicant's abilities here? But how is that possible?
I actually think your judgment is looking more and more likely. The pedestrians on the roadside, the fishermen at the port, the shopkeepers on the street, and the ones preaching happiness. From the moment I entered this port city, I felt it. Something stirring gently within them, resonating with the same essence I carry.
The abundance?
This entity is far too faint. I can scarcely feel its strength. It was once shattered to nothing, crushed into powder, burned down to ash, nearly extinguished.
Shuhu? Because we know that Shuhu was like had happy trees, like smiling trees as like trees like leaves, sorry, or flowers, smiling flowers, which is also the sign of like Fulwish's like people thing.
But it has no concept of death, and so it simply went to sleep. It quietly lurks, waiting for the farmer to scatter it across the fields. Given time, it will inevitably wake up again.
Oh no, for sure she's talking about Shuhu.
I believe most people in this city must have undergone the happiness surgery. Just look at the spectacle the Smile Society is putting on over there.
At the courtyard, you once said, "Fortune rests upon misfortune."
A great calamity for some, but for others, perhaps a turning point leading to ultimate bliss.
So she's saying that, is she saying that Fulwish applying ultimate happiness onto people means that someone has to suffer?
If there really is something that lets people survive apocalyptic disaster, then a wheel slip hanging above their heads would be only fitting. However, those who survive will no longer be human.
That's a... He went to like about 30 to 100 immediately.
By that time, there won't be any need for a general of the Xianzhou to petition an audience. The gaze of the hunt will be firmly locked on this place.
Oh, that's... Yeah, no, it's definitely... They went from 100 to 1,000. Oh, shit.
Follow me.
What's your plan?
My plan? As the referee of the Phantasmoon Games, former referee, I mean, when faced with a supplicant who blatantly breaks the rules and dispenses blessings on a whim, the only thing I can do is issue an executive ruling.
Wait, but okay, so another thing is that I wonder how many... But what would she do? Obviously, she has power, right? what would she do to be able to, like, confirm with someone like, hey, you're breaking the rules? Because technically speaking, there were no rules.
So, this so-called ruling, does it involve summoning a bolt of lightning from the sky to just zap Fulwish dead out of nowhere?
Yes.
It's nothing so violent. For my judgment, I must first retrieve the sacred instrument.
Sacred instrument?
Only by using it to measure the supplicant's crimes can we sever her power. It's like a gardener pruning overgrown branches.
Her instrument? I wonder, I mean, because it has, the power comes from masks, so is it like a fire or something?
We're almost there.
I love this area. It's so, okay, creepy, but the people are creepy, but the town is beautiful.
Is this it? You keep the sacred instrument out here in broad daylight? Aren't you worried someone might make it disappear?
Hold your horses. We've still got a ways to go. As for my precious measuring instrument, do you really think I'd just leave it lying around in the middle of nowhere?
Like, I'm trying to understand what authority she can pull out to state that I have a ahas, or even the abundance's, like, right to make a ruling as a referee.
With all due respect, there is no path ahead. I get it. It's probably just an optical illusion. Extraordinary beings like you always love pulling that. The path only opens to the destined trick. What's next? A secret passphrase? Do I find a stone matrix and jump through it? Or maybe...
Take another worm train.
Do you sing a little song, wave your hand, and the trees just obediently stand up and split into two neat rows?
I love her mocking tone on this.
I'm no woof woof Dawn. I don't have that kind of skill.
Excuse me, Don Hung can do that?
A long time ago, I raised a floating island right here for someone to paint.
What?
To prevent others from wandering in by mistake, I asked that artist to paint thick fog and woodland here, so passersby wouldn't stray inside.
Wait, so she has the power to just terraform Planarcadia?
We made a deal. As long as I play my song, the fog will disperse.
So she's not wrong. She does have to sing a song and do a dance. It's fine. I'll figure it out.
That's a cute
platforming.
Platform. Looks like it's taken a liking to you.
Aw. Okay. No one can be mad at a puppy.
I'll just borrow this cutie's head for a sec.
Wait, it's a capybara. It's the capybara. It's not the capybara. It's not the actual capybara. That is the fun fact. If you didn't know, there's a capybara. Historically, there was a capybara that was the navigator of the Astral Express. That's not even a joke. An actual capybara was a navigator of the Astral Express. You can look it up. They're apparently pretty good too. One of the more successful ones. They actually mapped out the star planet thing that Himiko uses. I feel like nowadays they gotta start giving like 5-star like relics. Come on. I didn't expect this instrument to have such childlike charm. Oh God.
Let's go.
That's probably something I didn't recognize. Oh, it's probably this music. I like the music a lot. I don't know. It gives me it reminds me of Zelda. That's what it is. Oh God.
Attention visitors. Please keep off the grass and refrain from picking flowers. We ask that you treat public facilities.
Does anyone else maybe find it weird that the eternal fog that never stopped fogging just stopped fogging? No one else is gonna notice that? Alright, cool.
What do you think? It's beautiful, isn't it?
Ooh, wait, this is cool.
Compared to the Yuchua scenery, I suppose it's more natural.
Wait, this reminds me of
Dare you
Genshin.
to pay a compliment?
Yes.
I do love their interactions. This does remind me of Liyue. No, oh, this is for sure abundance territory.
What are you laughing at?
My apologies. I didn't mean to mock. I was merely curious. Is this thing really the sacred instrument with which you pass judgment upon supplicants? Is it really just a literal ruler?
Oh, she doesn't have a ruler sword right now?
Hey, don't underestimate the spirit branch of true law.
Spirit
when it
branch.
first appeared in the form of a blade 150 years ago, it could cleave a mountain in half with a single effortless swing.
Miss Evanesia, let's keep such fanciful tales between us, shall we?
She doesn't believe her?
Best not go spreading them around. If any of the Cosmicon Collective players find out, we'll never hear the end of their complaints about how mountain-busting power levels are for noobs.
I never expected a high-ranking Xianzhou general to be so well-versed in the gossip here on Planarcadia.
I feel like it's kind of her job, though.
Such is the way of a diviner. To enter a place is to observe its local custom.
Yep, exactly.
Same goes for us arbiters. Times change, and my babies have to change with them.
My babies. So, I would assume this originally was a sword. Arbiters. It's so interesting. It's funny that she calls herself an arbiter, and the what's it called? The generals are arbiter generals.
Just picture it.
What is the
A
actual?
pretty girl in a school uniform, striding through the streets with a giant sword slung over her shoulder. You're right.
So it's for camouflage. I feel like I would also be weirded out by seeing a giant pink fuck you ruler. But, you know, maybe that's just me. But what is the actual definition of arbiter? I remember I looked this up. What is the actual definition of an arbiter? How do you spell arbiter? Arbiter. Arbiter. God damn it. How do you spell arbiter? I'm actually curious. What does that actually mean? And might be a reason why she's considered an arbiter. And it's an arbiter general. Arbiter definition. Person, organization, or authority appointed to a judge. Oh, you know what? That does make sense. One with absolute power to decide matters of taste, behavior, or policy. Oh, that actually does make sense for both of them, actually. Oh, she's laughing.
I see you are a law-abiding citizen, Miss Evanesia. Cute.
She is
Now
so pretty.
then,
She is so pretty.
Please, begin your measuring.
Again, these two interactions. Oh.
Weigh and sever this world, and engrave the laws of the cosmos, spirit branch of true law, by the scale that adjudicates reality and illusion, truth and falsehood. Measure for me all sins beneath the Phantom moon that transgress the law.
I thought there was no laws, though. It was just interesting.
What is going on?
Oh?
It's telling me Fulwish is not a supplicant.
Oh?
If she's not a supplicant, then there's no way to judge whether she's transgressed or not.
Wait, but then the Daybreak Squadron was all supplicants.
What do you mean? If Fulwish isn't a supplicant, Why would she openly declare that she's joining the Phantasmoon Games? And that mask, back of the altar, shaped like an 8-legged creature. Just who does it belong to?
Just like the creature, like an octomorph? Octopus?
Behind that mask, countless supplicants are wearing it. They're spread across all Sifu. No, all of Duo mentioned City too.
Oh, interesting. Well, it was kind of hinted at that all of the Daybreak Squadron were supplicants. Oh, is Fulwish... Maybe Fulwish, like, broke off pieces of the mask and applied abundance to them and used that for the happiness surgery.
Supplicants. They're everywhere. Not in the history of the Phantasmoon Games have I ever seen a situation like this.
Which also does kind of work because she's... And that actually technically is a part of a mask. Which may work because we know that Evanescia made a mask for the Trailblazers. So as long as you could trick the Phantasmoon.
General, someone is approaching your position. It's Don Hung, and...
Oh!
Don Hung, you've returned.
What a series of people!
The one beside you.
Which one? There's a lot of shocking people here.
Blade. Or perhaps I should call you by your true name. One of the Xianzhou's most wanted criminals, Yingxing. You've delivered yourself into my hands. Good.
General of the Yuchue, your vision remains confined within the laws of the Xianzhou. I came here to kill our common enemy.
Our common enemy? You are the Xianzhou's enemy. Ever since you became a Stellaron hunter, you have slain countless emissaries of judgment sent by the Shuling Palace of Law to capture you. You even incited the artisans of the Juming to reforge your blade, entangling them in your crimes.
Incited? Did they agree, or did he threaten them? Because there's very different implications there.
But your most unforgivable crime is daring to break into the Ten Lords Commission restricted area on the Xianzhou Yuchue with your accomplices. You destroyed the Ashen Steelwood, disturbed the slumber of our valiant heroes, and stole the secrets of the dead.
You destroyed the Ashen Steelwood, disturbed the slumber of our valiant heroes, which, okay, understandable, stole the secrets of the dead. What is the Ashen Steelwood? Hopefully this is not a spoiler. Ashen Steelwood. HSR. Ashen Steelwood. Don't know. Huh.
What kind of vision drove you to commit the countless crimes of your past? And what common enemy could possibly stand between you and me? By all means, enlighten me.
At least she's willing to listen. I feel like it was, Fei Xiao, there wouldn't be no way.
Oh? Well, I was in seclusion all these years. You've clearly been up to quite a lot.
Is Yaoguang gonna recognize Asheville as La Mancha?
If I'd known you were such a magnet for trouble back when you came to the Juming, begging for a sword, I would have dragged you out of the forge and drafted you into my crew myself. Tied up, if necessary.
Oh. Oh, he's the one who helped him. Is that why the Yao Yuqing's looking for La Mancha? He helped him? Bagnet trouble, begging for a sword.
And this would be?
Oh, she doesn't know. Oh, he does. He's
a pleasure to meet you, General Yao Guang. It's truly touching that my friends on the Xianzhou have kept me in their thoughts for all these years. I never change my name, no matter where I roam. I am La Mancha.
I feel like she doesn't believe him. She doesn't believe him. There's no way she believes him.
You're obviously using a fake name.
The head of the Galaxy Rangers. I didn't expect this trip to come with such a pleasant surprise.
Now I want to know why the Yu Ching is looking for the Galaxy Rangers, or the La Mancha.
General, I'm afraid old grudges will have to wait. What we need to discuss concerns the survival of this world, and that catastrophic calamity you foresaw in your divination.
This must be such a... If Yao Guang is so calm for this must be such a weird series of people to be in front of her. That's like so relevant to her nation and her specifically. Like, this is... Like, if you think about it, she has the... next to her left, she has the person that is the referee to the Phantasmoon games, also a creation of the Abundance, and works with the Elation. The Xianzhou's #1 criminal that she's after, the person that was also one of the criminals from the Xianzhou got judged, now a trailblazer, or one of the part of the Astral Express, and then the Galaxy Ranger leader that she's technically looking for. What a series of events.
I won't deny the crimes you've listed.
Dude, I don't think you could.
But I know full well that the Xianzhou cares nothing for the life or death of someone guilty like me. What you truly want is to exact a blood debt from the nemesis who has repeatedly awakened demonic stars, summoned abominations, and could not be slain even after 100 deaths.
Oh, Shuhu.
You wish to subdue the Emanator of the Abundance, Shuhu once again, and even deny them rebirth for all eternity.
I wouldn't say even. I feel like he should.
And now, General, I have brought this opportunity before you. If you are dead set on condemning me to answer for my crimes, I will submit to your judgment and board the Navis Astridura for the Shuling's Inquisition. But as I said, I did not come here today to play the savior. I came to stop the past from repeating itself, and to prevent our common enemy from having their way. General, if you do not want the fate of the Battle of the Fenghu from 30 years ago to fall at your feet, then you must believe what I am about to say.
Oh, he really got her. That.
The happiness surgery, promoted by the Smile Society, utilizes none other than Shuhu's cells. Cells acquired from an unknown source.
Oh, wait, okay, that makes sense. Wait, that makes sense because that would be the reason why so Marcus Antoli probably during his time at the Intelligentsia Guild probably found a way somehow. How? I don't have no idea. But the IPC has a lot of resources, and if he was able to pitch an idea so great to the head of the technology or department or whatever that is, to find a way to get Shuhu cells or the cells of the Abundance to be able to multiply them and inject it himself, come to Planarcadia to try to win the game, ended up losing to Himiko, and then Fulwish found his research and have found a way to apply it to her cognitive training, to apply it to the happiness surgery. And it's all, I mean, all, I feel like maybe intentionally like helping revive Shuhu. But at the same time, if Shuhu's cells are spread so far, eventually something is a perfect thing to happen. Like what was it? Like life finds a way, you know?
You mean everyone who underwent the surgery?
So Shuhu might be the 8th mask. Oh, that would be a twist.
Have all become supplicants. Once the wish power converges, the will of the flesh will awaken and turn every host into nourishment.
Ooh. Wait. If they all become supplicants, shouldn't Evanesia's ruler work?
The one wearing the 8-legged mask is not a single person. It is an emanator of the abundance, dismembered and currently parasitizing the bodies of the masses here.
Fuck.
Who on earth could have brought something so terrifying to Planarcadia?
Yeah, I'm gonna be so honest with you. You might want to call back up. Like, you might want to call the whole of this Yenjo. Like, this is really bad. Although, to be fair, they might just shoot it
What innocence!
with an arrow.
We all saw it with our own eyes. You got your supplicant's mask stolen, and were strung up for a beating.
Yeah, you even went out of your way to set up a live stream for yourself.
Damn.
Afraid the whole
Damn.
universe would miss your heroic bearing, huh? A live streamed public punishment.
Well, okay, isn't Sparksy and Sparkle now the same person?
What do you mean, stolen? Can a supplicant's affairs really be considered stealing? That's called tactical emotional engagement.
Oh my god.
A tactic and an art. Don't you get it?
No, I think you lost, girl.
Yoo-hoo! If it isn't the Astral Express's famous little raccoon. Did you miss my pranks?
Did you get the invitation for the supplicant debate at Fulwish TV?
My, oh my, talk about bad timing. My stream got banned, and the leader of the haters confiscated my supplicant. As for debate, I'm afraid the spirit is willing, but the flesh is weak. But, seeing as you called, you clearly still have a shred of conscience left in you. Are you planning to give me a chance to haggle?
Answer me this question first. Is Fulwish really a masked fool?
Ooh. I feel like she would be a morning actor, right? That would be more interesting, I feel like.
The tavern doesn't exactly register every fool's name and address.
That actually makes sense.
But having watched her stream, I believe she is. As for why, call it a kindred intuition. And just listen to her slogan.
Actually, maybe she is a masked fool feeling because of the smiling
Arcadius.
thing.
That level of crazy? She's a certified fool.
That is... Wow, that's so interesting. She is a masked fool that went to study the abundance, took an Emanator's Abundance cell, brought it to Planarcadia, and reviving them. What a... all for the elation.
Most masked fools make a huge racket when they approach you. That, hey, look, I'm about to stir up some trouble vibe is impossible to hide. But Fulwish is clearly the exception. Her brand of crazy is calm and sophisticated.
That is such a great line, because I feel like that applies to a lot of people in my life.
Look at that haute couture getup she's wearing. It's worth 10 times a normal person's salary. Who'd have guessed a career woman with state levels of wealth who is always preaching social welfare would be a masked fool? Simply the most exquisite disguise.
I feel like also like Giovanni must be loaded from working with the IPC on games, right?
I'd like to ask you to look into her background for me.
Now that's going too far. You actually want me to betray another masked fool?
I mean, okay, to be fair, Trailblazer doesn't know, she doesn't know. I feel like if you knew what she was doing and where this was heading to, you would definitely do that.
Give me the intel on Fulwish, and I'll return the mask to you.
Betrayal itself. That's the
Like that.
Deal. Leave it to me. I'll contact you as soon as I get the intel. Fulwish. Is there really someone like that among the masked fools? How come I'd never heard of her?
I mean, I don't think you would know everyone.
Maybe we should ask Giovanni about her. He's got connections everywhere after all.
Can Sampo show up, please? Not long ago, Sparksy arrived at Giovanni's location. Oh! Oh. Now you know what time I'm playing this at. Hey, your boy, oh, I missed the tavern. I'm telling you, I want more playable masked fools! Give me playable masked fools! They're so cool. Probably second favorite faction.
Woohoo! Mr. Giovanni! Long time no see.
Miss Sparksy? You just looted Sparkle's entire inventory right from under my nose. How can you say long time no see? Please spare me. Just give me a straight answer. Whose collection are you trying to steal this time?
This gives me the okay, this might be like, okay, if you don't live in America nor a big city, you wouldn't understand. This is like those, like when you live in like a big city and then you decide to just roll down your window and you take out all of your stuff from your car because you know it's gonna get broken into, and you just want to save the money on the glass.
Sparkle and I just had the reconciliation of the century. Let bygones be bygones. I'm actually here to ask for some serious advice. I swear. My hands are squeaky clean.
Oh, do tell. Anything that can make you this serious must be fascinating.
I want to ask about someone. Fulwish, the media tycoon who went on TV and invited all the supplicants. Is she really one of us? How come I've never seen her in the tavern?
Ooh. Giovanni, wise fool, please bless us.
I know of her, but I've never actually seen her in the tavern. If Fulwish really is a fool, with all the people coming and going, surely she would have been mentioned.
Well, I mean, I guess you don't really have to be go to the tavern if you're a masked fool. It's kind of implied.
As for the storage area logbook, no, there's absolutely no record of her. Either she never stored anything here, or she used a fake name.
We're doomed. Even the well-connected Mr. Giovanni knows nothing about this lady.
Sampo, come to the rescue. Sampo, come to the rescue. Sampo, come to the rescue.
Nice try. But goading won't work on me. I do have a theory, though. Hear me out. Every fool sets foot in the tavern at least once in their
interesting.
life. If Fulwish really is a fool, then the moment she entered the tavern must have been in the wake of some unforgettable tragedy.
You mean the blood-stained games from 15 years ago? That's a tragedy which would leave a deep wound on a young girl's mind and soul.
Oh, this is interesting. I wonder if this goes back to the I'm pausing a lot, but this is my reaction. You're here for this. I wonder if this goes back to like the origins of the Masked Fools. So how the Masked Fools first got started is that they stole masks from the morning actors, who actually got masks from AHA. Originally, it was for the morning actors. And so I wonder if AHA realized this and started giving away different masks to different types of people. But at the same type of moment, at the worst moment of their lives. Or maybe it's flipped. The morning actors get it at their best, but the peak is too high, or they needed something to bring him down. And then the mass fools, it's standardized that they receive it at the worst moment. But it also does kind of go against it in the sense where Sparkle gives Vita and offered Aventurine a ticket to the tavern. So I guess there's multiple ways, but maybe the natural way is from Aha granting a mass at the worst moment of their life.
I get it. Maybe we should head to the hospital and dig up the girl's medical records.
Thank God they like move it for us. I think the moving directly for story quest specifically was a great move from the dev team. It does make the story seem go by a lot smoother, I would say. And if you want to explore, you can explore in your own time, you know. What are you trying to find out? Someone's secret or someone's embarrassing story? I'm sorry, but all that's left here are the scraps of joy from the Arcadia. Patient name, Planarcadia. Diagnosis, sadness, tears, fear, and misery. Oh, that's something interesting. A strange note is tucked inside the filing cabinet. It reads, for a patient that the defining trait is illness. Without it, they wouldn't be a patient. For a Planarcadian, the defining trait is happiness. Oh.
Fulwish.
You know, I think in most places in the world, medical records are kept pretty lock and key. Although I guess getting into the tavern is hard, pretty lock and key. But I guess if you're already in there, everyone can be a doctor, anyways. Oh, here you go. Name Fulwish. Female. I guess she didn't use a fake name. Homeland Planarcadia. Species humanoid. Category Anthropin. Whatever. Cranial Neurology Department. Chief complaint. After experiencing significant psychological trauma, the patient developed an unknown disorder in the language center. Specific symptoms include inability to describe negative feedback received by the self, and an inability to actively express the pain perceived by the self. Oh. Meanwhile, the patient exhibits hallucinatory symptoms described as the ability to sense the inner desires of others. The patient is in good health with no relevant medical history or a family history of hereditary diseases. Patient previously suffered the post-traumatic stress disorder. Oh god fucking damn it. Electronus flagellum cerebral lobe structural imaging. Thank God I'm not a doctor. And modeling analysis indicate no foreign bodies or visible damage to the patient's brain. Mild non-pathological tissue growth detected at the synthesia beacon implant site. The cause remains unknown. Following the localized wish power detection approved by the Department of Aberration Defense, low-frequency undetectable imagery appeared in the anterior cingulate cortex, but haven't significantly affected the cranial nerves yet. Its correlation with the patient's condition remains unverified, and the possibility of psychologically induced language disruption can't be ruled out. Testing confirms the patient can accurately describe the desires of others. Simultaneously, as the patient verbalizes these descriptions, the empathetic subject experiences intense hallucinations and loses all rationality. The mechanisms behind this remains unclear, though it appears to fall under a hypnotic or telepathic phenomenon. For now, we'll designate the patient's unusual condition as happiness syntax. Operation interference sustained release tablets type 2. Take 2 tablets daily, 1 in the morning and 1 in the evening, 30 minutes after a meal. Dosage will be adjusted based on disease progression. Schedule a visit. Oh, interesting. You know, when she first said she had the gift from the abundance, from the elation, I honestly didn't believe Fulwish. I thought that was part of her tricking her, or I thought it was Ahasat Pramod tricking her. I mean, it still could be, don't mind you. But the fact that she got a mass means that it wasn't. I mean, I guess it could be, but it doesn't seem like it.
Happiness syntax. Now, what kind of disease is this? Trying to read this stuff is just torture. I'd better find a doctor.
Motherfucker, I just read the whole damn thing.
Hello?
Well, if it isn't Patient Zero of the Sparksy Con. To
Zhang-san.
think the Department of Aberration Defense still hasn't locked you up. Heaven truly is blind. Because of you, I was planning to skip town and leave Planarcadia overnight. I even booked the tickets. It's a good thing she was here. So, what's the emergency this time? What ailment are you going to pretend to have?
Not me this time. It concerns an old case. The patient in these records. Ring a bell?
Wait, you didn't actually buy that I'm a doctor, did you?
Oh, God.
Forget it. This patient you're asking about? I remember them.
A little concerning.
So, what kind of fool is Fulwish?
Damn, that was 15 years ago.
Looking back through the history of this hospital, there are countless characters who've turned this place upside down. But to tear the ceiling off on her very first visit, she's truly one of a kind.
She what? Like literally or not?
What exactly did she do?
Hard to imagine she was still just a 16-year-old back then. And yet, she wanted to smash the fool's mask she'd just received into smithereens.
Oh. Interesting.
Can a fool's mask be destroyed?
Of course not. Though you'd know a thing or two about abusing masks, wouldn't you?
Lol.
Don't be ridiculous. I'd never be stupid enough to try and destroy my own masks. I just had to be heartless enough to abandon them.
The mask is part of the fool's self. Unless the fool is reduced to ash, how could anything happen to it?
Oh.
There were even some fools nearby rubbernecking who decided to help out. But despite all their efforts, they only managed to make a single crack.
Oh, they actually did something.
And the power that erupted when the mask shattered also left a crack in the hospital wall. Ugh, I spent several days peeling those bungling fools off the walls, and half a month more repainting and restoring the place. Room rewind.
Oh, what the fuck?
Whoa, is this the crack? Dr. Zhongshan, what's inside?
I feel like she's kind of busted. What the hell? What are we playing getting a playable Zhongshan? What the hell? Well, I guess the Fool's Tavern has always been a little weird. So if she's like the official owner of this part of the tavern, she has ability over it,
Hard
maybe.
to say.
Kind of like Giovanni.
Fools have tried walking in before, and well, they all went mad.
Well, Sparksy's your turn.
They went mad?
Yeah. Muttering to themselves, deliriously happy. No one knows what they saw, and I don't want to know. So I sealed the entrance. If you want to go in and take a peek, don't say I didn't warn you.
Sparksy, maybe you should take another one of your masks and let them go, too.
Dangerous? What could possibly be more dangerous than little old adorable Sparksicle?
A lot.
Listen up, my dear Sparksheads. Sparksicle is about to take you on an exclusive expedition through this mysterious fissure. Smash that subscribe button so you don't get lost. Let's roll!
Yeah, that's right, guys. Smash that subscribe button. Okay. Sparksy didn't even, like, blink. Interesting.
Mom! Dad! Everyone's gone! Why? Why am I still alive?
Are you Fulwish?
Who's out there?
This is a memory, then.
Fulwish, there's a delivery for you.
This is... Who's this from? I didn't buy anything.
Oh, this is when she first got the mask.
This... a mask? There's a piece of paper inside, too. What does it say? To to the survivor. Welcome to the world's end.
Oh.
Oh, right, the way you cried on TV was truly hilarious. Who are you? Why? Why are you doing this to me? What did I do wrong? Answer me! Answer me!
That is, okay. Understandably, it's aha, but at the same time, that is really fucked up.
I don't get it. All of this. Just what is so funny about all of this?
What the heck? That's the day she received an invitation to the tavern. I really don't know which utter degenerate from the tavern sent her such a cruel joke. Even someone as stone-hearted as me can barely stand to watch. Wait, these hallucinations. Exactly what part of them is supposed to be happy?
Oh, okay. Oh.
How did you get in? Never mind. That's not important. Welcome.
Oh, she can see Sparksy.
Don't be afraid. Relax. You're that streamer who caused a scene at Graphia Academy, right?
Oh, this is actually Fulwish.
Oh, even a media mogul like you recognizes me?
The first battle between supplicants made your name known to all. I can hear the desire in your heart, Miss Sparksy.
You can hear my desire?
You charged in here seeking answers, didn't you? To mercilessly tear the mask off another masked fool. See what card she's holding. You'll get your wish. Just like you, I obtained my own mask through a twist of fate.
This is interesting because now we're getting a little bit more insight on the masked fools, on how they receive masks.
But unlike most of you, I don't even want to touch it. So, I'm not like you, with all your miraculous powers. I possess only one trivial little talent. I can hear the happiness you desire most, deep within your hearts.
Happiness. My days are filled with happiness. But what about you? Are you all right? I saw what you've been through. You have my sympathy.
Aw.
Sympathy, yes. Dr. Zhongshan called it the happiness syntax. She mistook it for some kind of disease. But I say no. This is the blessing of the elation.
I feel like it's more the blessing of the abundance. It's weird because this is kind of edging the line of it. In a weird way, this is almost, I guess the connection between the abundance and the elation is almost the connection between mental and physical health. I'm not sure, maybe that was inspiration, but it does kind of, as we're going through this, that's kind of what's going through that's what I'm thinking about. Is that maybe that Fulwish is applying, is kind of taking both sides in a certain sense.
Precisely because my past was so agonizing. The divine allowed me to hear the happiness deep in everyone's hearts as a form of consolation.
But would that make her you happy?
I can smell the pulsating desire within your heart, like sweet honey dripping from a comb. It travels along your nerves, dissolving into a syrupy, sticky sweetness.
Ew?
No surprise there. After all, I'm just a sweet girl whose sugar content is totally off the charts. But Miss Connoisseur, merely savoring the scent isn't enough. Are you planning to taste it for yourself?
What does that mean? She's
As
planning
you
to be
wish.
happy.
Let us start tasting from the first bite.
Totally in different contexts. It could be extremely flirty.
Recognition. Deep within your heart, you desire everyone's gaze to be filled with adoration. The secret you use to seduce the audience is the very same thing you crave yourself, isn't it?
Correct.
Oh, is he struggling to resist it?
Next comes victory. The first supplicant battle was merely a minor setback. Without a doubt, once the mask is back in your hands, you will conquer the entire Phantasmoon games with ease.
That's it! That's exactly how it should be!
It's like drunken ecstasy. Maybe it is actually a curse from the elation. I'm starting to... It's kind of like, yeah, exactly, ecstasy. It's the immediate gratification of happiness. It's the... Oh, what was that one, like, British comedian who said it? It's not the journey to... It's not the pursuit of happiness. It's the happiness of the pursuit. I wonder if that's what they're going with this.
The laughter will appear in person to crown you for eternity. They will weep and beg you to become the brand new Eon of elation. And the end of all this is eternal fulfillment.
It's so... quiet.
All that revelry is nothing but hollow noise, meant to fill the void before reaching this ultimate fulfillment. Come here, newborn god. Behold this world that belongs to you. It lies at your feet, submissive, humble, within your grasp. Jump down. Throw yourself at it. Embrace it. This paradise will become one with you, leaving no distinction between you.
Oh, she has the same face as, like, the Trailblazer. Don't do it, Sparksy!
So this is happiness! Syntax!
Oh, she resisted? I also wonder if maybe there's veracity, because the smile she did is the same as the Trailblazers back when they went to that one place.
Interesting. Oh, you're quite the illusionist, making this dream feel so real.
To think you could resist this perfect desire. What a contradictory girl. You make me feel both pity and curiosity.
Perfect! You've got it wrong. No matter how beautiful your illusion is, it can't change its essence. Once happiness is within easy reach, it becomes as bland as a cup of plain water.
See, that's what I was talking about. It's the pursuit. It's the happiness in the pursuit.
In our line of work, who hasn't tasted the true zest of life only after long torture? Satisfaction. Listen to me, you phony fool who can't even face your own mask.
Oh. Maybe my idea that the masked fools are hiding their pain, but rather accepting it.
fools do best is distill pain into the strongest wine and spin despair into the maddest joke. Thanks for the sugar water. It tastes pretty bland.
Damn. Oh, I wonder.
Since you refuse the sweet happiness I've offered, I have no choice but to insist you drink the bitter wine of punishment.
I also wonder if this is the first time. I mean, it would be. I can't imagine there would be any other time where the Fulwish tried to implement like the happiness surgery or something like it on a mass. Oh no! They said a couple of mass fools fell for it. Actually, yeah.
How about this, Miss Connoisseur? Why don't you have a taste of my spirits? Welcome to the live stream! Planarcadia, Happiness Syntax, Honkai chapter, starts now! Oh, too bad. 0 viewers.
Oh yeah, she's banned. Alright, let's do this. Boy, I really like this concept. It's interesting. We're just gonna do this.
So ew.
Your moment to shine.
All eyes are on you.
Are we doing over? Is it overkill to have double? Oh my god, it just ended immediately.
Not exactly tough, just overwhelming in sheer volume. Honestly, it's enough to exhaust even a fool. Suffering all this just for a mask? Definitely not a good trade. Tiny little fool! Why did you break my toy?
What in the fucking Jack Skellington is going on?
Oh, not even pretending anymore, huh? I should have known. Fulwish was only ever a puppet placed in the spotlight.
Dude, we're doing great!
So tell me, puppeteer in the shadows, what are you supposed to be?
That bustle doesn't sound like Asa Pramod, though.
I know this one. Shush is the name of the robot on the express. I'm begging you. Leaving another version of yourself to suffer while you hide on the sidelines having a laugh? That's just low. Look at you. Nice going. We've really poked a massive hornet's nest this time. Let's fight our way out together.
Sparkle and Sparksy? Meanwhile, an emergency meeting is taking place on the Express. I feel like that was warranted.
And that's the situation. Blade's getting restless because of Shuhu's flesh. I need to stay here and keep him from losing complete control.
Cute.
Stay safe. Don't worry about us.
Turns out the happiness promised by the Smile Society is actually the flesh and blood of an emanator of the abundance. Seems like Fulwish's conspiracy goes far beyond just resurrecting the Herald of Death.
Sonny, what's the situation on your end? Sonny?
Mr. Ashvale and I.
He responds.
They're
That's
still
cute.
setting up the debate venue here, and nothing looks out of the ordinary.
You know each other?
It's a long story. I'll have to explain later. With the help of tuning, I will conceal my identity as a supplicant and cooperate fully with you.
And General Yao Guang?
She wants to find a way to cure the patients.
Honestly, so real for that.
That's weird. She's caused such a huge mess, yet she's still inviting people to this debate? Isn't she afraid of getting exposed in front of everyone?
If the public catches wind of this, panic is inevitable. She knows we wouldn't dare risk exposing her in such a situation.
I was about to say that doesn't sound exactly correct, but now that I really think about it, if it was exposed that the happiness surgery had cells of Shuhu, then beyond Yao Guang like saying anything, I can guarantee you probably Marshall Hall and maybe the Galaxy Rangers will send hell flying immediately into Planarcadia.
Allow me to add, the IPC has confirmed the scale of the Smile Society. More than 200,000 citizens undergone the happiness surgery.
Pearl, you let 200,000 people go into an unregulated surgery? Pearl!
To extrapolate, the advantage these supporters provide Fulwish is negligible. The probability of your victory is 71%.
I didn't expect it to be that high.
Fulwish is challenging all the supplicants, so her odds of winning were never high to begin with. She must have prepared a defensive position. We need to stay on guard
actually, that's kind of right.
every instant.
What is the IPC planning?
I will publicly decline the invitation and prioritize the abundance anomaly. Logic. Planarcadia needs a CEO right now, more than it needs a supplicant.
Aw.
If the situation spirals out of control, I will immediately terminate the Phantasmoon Games.
How the fuck are you gonna do that, though?
But until then, the PR department will do its utmost to support you and defuse Fulwish's PR offensive.
That should be enough. Thank you.
Danger lurks everywhere right now.
Who's our PR
I
team?
think it's wise for all of us to rush to Seafeld City. March and I will stay in Duo Mention City, just in case something goes wrong.
Oh, right. We gotta watch the Express. It'd be a disaster if someone tried to steal our
Actually,
home.
so real. That one.
Besides, debates aren't really my thing.
This is actually legitimately a good idea. This is one of the few times where I'm like, you don't really need to stay in the Express. No, stay in the Express. This one's actually, because this is one of the few times the Express is actually on the planet. But comedians are way more popular.
Who are you calling a comedian? This girl's got beauty and brawn, too.
Yeah, that's actually very legitimate, all things considered.
Then let's head out. We'll be in touch.
It's still early. Where to now?
All right, I think I'm going to call it here for the first day of the story quest. I feel like this is where it's going to be, I feel like this is going to be like where the cutoff is to the second part, where it's probably going to get very, very intense very, very quickly. So I think we'll do, this is the first part. I'll finish the story quest tomorrow, or whenever you're seeing this tomorrow. Let's do the predictions. I think we're doing really good. Asa Pramada shows up. We don't know yet. Fulwish is not the mastermind. Actually confirmed true, but we don't know who it is. So there's that. Eighth Mass hasn't been revealed. Well, sort of. We know who is the where is Shuhu showed up, technically, yeah. His soul, I mean, he showed up everywhere, technically, with the happiness surgery. We don't know about this yet, technically. Blade becomes supplicant. No. Herald the Death confirmed. Yes, it is. This was like early on, too. Galaxy Rangers show up. I'm still sad that hasn't happened yet. This has been pretty good. Oh, sorry. It should be R. We've been, like, actually killing it. I think the good amount of these are gonna happen, but we'll see. Anyways, let me know what you think of the story quest so far. I think it's actually very interesting. There's a lot of really fun things going on, and I'm genuinely enjoying it. Probably my favorite thing is the weird, odd combo of Evanescia and Yao Guang. Not something I would have expected, but I appreciate it and really like it. With all that being said, for now, peace.